The FNRad Snowboard Podcast is presented by Flojoy Water. Burton Snowboards offers the best boards, boots, bindings, outerwear, gloves, first layer, helmets, goggles, and more. Burton products work because they're designed and tested by snowboarders who ride. If you live in Vancouver, check out the new Burton flagship store on 4th Avenue at Burrard. Hey listeners, this one's for you. Upline Brewing is beer for snowboarders by longtime Pacific Northwest shredder and FNRad listener Carl Montoya, who started Upline so you can crack a cold one anytime. No buzz, no slowdown, just good vibes. Unlike most NA beers, these actually taste legit and they're brewed with adaptogens for a mellow uplift. The Steezy Golden Lager and Crushin' IPA come in at just 25 and 50 calories and feature artwork from local legends like Quincy Quigg. Have one at lunch, grab another lap, hit the after party, and still wake up for first chair or the bank slalom podium. Drinking regular beers, toss some uplines into the lineup. The natural electrolytes help you stay hydrated and keep crushing. FNRad listeners score 15% off at uplinebrewing.com with code FNRAD, or set up a subscription, save more, and never run out. Upline Brewing, brewed to adapt, crafted to elevate. My Fix bindings knocked it out of the park this season. The new Fix Block 5 and Block 7 bindings are guaranteed for life, and I can tell you why. They've given me zero problems all year in all sorts of conditions, from powder to slush to brick and beyond. I love my Fix bindings. You can grab a pair at a Fix dealer near you, or check out fixbindingco.com. Bluebird Coffee Tuning and Rentals in Squamish, BC is the coolest new stop just 20 seconds off the Sea to Sky Highway on your way to Whistler. Drop in for the world's best cup of coffee, killer smoothies, and a true local vibe born out of 90s snowboard culture and music. They offer performance ski and snowboard tunes with state-of-the-art equipment. They've got premium rental fleets of Jones, Solomon, Libtech, and Burton, including Burton step-ons. And if you haven't gotten yourself one yet, Bluebird will even sell you a rad power bike. These bikes are so fun. For a blend of expert knowledge, convenience, and a lot of charm, stop in and say hi to Bluebird, the raddest mandatory new stop on your way to Whistler. Lock in and let go with Anon's magnetic face mask integration, built to keep you seamlessly covered from the elements, and Magnatech quick lens change technology that makes swapping lenses effortless even with gloves or mitts on. Enhance contrast and clarity with perceived lenses and get the most accurate perception of the surrounding environment regardless of light and weather conditions. Clarity starts where distraction ends. Full face coverage, complete presence. Check out Anon's helmets, goggles, and MFI face masks at an Anon dealer near you or at AnonOptics.com. Support also comes from the Pro Standard. Ken Achenbach has done it again with the push-button quick release for step-on bindings. Get them at ProStandard.com before they sell out. Pacific Border, Vancouver's premium snow skate and surf shop on West 4th Avenue. Check out PacificBorder.com. And 1910, the collaborative artworks of Jamie Lynn and Scof, two friends on a creative journey together, bonded by their love of art, music, and snowboarding. Go to the number 9teen10.com for their latest collection. We need to thank our friends at Mount Seymour, Grouse Mountain, and Cypress Mountain for their continued support of FNRad, as well as Essential Toothpaste tabs. I love them. I use them. Go buy them today. Brin Alexander is a backcountry phenomenon and an all-mountain slayer. He grew up in Whistler and started riding snowmobiles at around age 14. Brin reminds me of the vibe of the Whistler pro snowboarders in the 90s, half passionate, half hustler, and all talent. Stoked to have him on the show.
Al Clark, the legend, for sure. I just went to Austria and went to this snowboard museum out there. Sick. So bad, I can't remember the name of it, but they're like the dopest dudes. It's like these brothers that own a little resort.
Yeah.
Up in like, I think it's kind of close to Italy.
I think I've seen like snowboardmuseum.au or whatever on Insta. Is it that?
I think so. I can't remember. It might be, but
it probably
insane,
is.
Dude. And he actually, one of the homies from Fugan in the town, he gave me a Al Clark board Because, like, he just had this old 96 Al Clark Sims.
Whoa. The one with the old man face on it?
Yeah, it's got the moon with the trees in it.
Moon with the trees.
And it makes a face, and then it's like a knight at the bottom with a moat and shit.
That's it, dude.
Yeah, it's like the sickest graphic.
Yeah.
And I was just
he has one up in his hallway at Trout Lake, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Al Clark's
Dope
the
rig.
best.
Hell
the
yeah.
best. And he's from, like, an era that was, like, absolutely insane. And he did some Whistler time, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
But
Definitely
he's, Alberta boy through and through. He lives in BC now. Lives like an hour from here.
Yeah, I have some buddies out in Trout right now. So.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
At first, 10 years ago when I started the show, I had to bleep out Trout.
Yeah.
They didn't want
I was kind of even just thinking that, like, fuck, shouldn't even.
Still,
just bleep it, yeah.
Well, let's bleep it.
Yeah.
People know where he lives, and he wants business out there at his little at the spot from Depth Perception, which was fucking so sick, dude.
Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
31.
Holy fuck! I thought you were like 19 or something.
No. So I'm born in 94.
Okay. Yeah. Sick. So, where did you grow up? Where was your snowboarding roots?
Whistler. Yeah, just
you were
Whistler.
born and raised in Whistler, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you're so fucking good.
Yeah, Squamish. Born in Squamish, because back in they still don't really deliver babies in Whistler, but
right.
Born in Squam, moved to Whist. I think my parents lived in Canmore for like a year. When I was
they
like
ski
2.
bum?
Oh yeah,
people.
Yeah, from the East Coast. Like mom's from Thunder Bay.
Oh wow.
Dad's from Scarborough in Ontario, and they just like moved out to Whist early. Lived in like the golden years, you know what I mean? Like Whist in the fucking 80s.
Yep.
There were ski patrols in like late 80s, early 90s, and then just stuck around and.
Did they put you in like Skiwee or whatever the hell it is? Nancy Greenlee.
Like
what's it called up? The Whistler Kids or something.
Whistler
right?
Kids, yeah. Like I'd be like every Monday for like 5 weeks out of the winter. You're just like skiing.
Yeah.
Like don't go to school. You just ski. It's like insane.
Oh,
Me and my homies would like rip off and like. Back before they had trackers and all that stuff, you know?
They have trackers on the kids now?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like full, like everyone gets like an ankle tracker. But yeah, back in the day, we'd be like ripping out. Like probably because of
ankle
us,
tracker? Wait, what's that for? Just in case the coach loses the guy?
Yeah, kids disappearing and stuff. Like, I don't know. It happens.
What
my buddy, dude, like shout
thing.
out Broderick Thompson. He just dug a kid out a week ago on resort, full burial. Like the kid got like it.
Holy
shit.
Like,
it's like a 16-year-old. Like, they rip, and they're just, like, in, like, kind of a patrolled area, but more extreme terrain, for sure. And a wind slab popped off, and kid got buried, and it was super white out, and my buddy ended up, like, seeing the kid's fingers wiggling out of the snow, and he dug them out.
Holy shit.
Kid was like, you hear me screaming? And like, nope. Like, fucking.
Oh, my God. That is terrifying.
Pretty gnarly, yeah. So they keep a tracker on the kids.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Go in a tree well or something. You
get on the
kid
app
right
and
away.
you can like track them down, I guess.
Yeah.
I would have been throwing those things into the woods when I was a kid, probably, but.
Yeah, right. So, do you have a coach? Like, were you coached?
Yeah.
And do you still have a coach now?
I don't get coached anymore. I wonder. I think I like stopped getting coached when I was like 15 or something, 16. No, maybe like 16. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Rob Picard, shout out from Whistler Valley Snowboard Club, and him and like Joe McAdoo. Ollie Waugh, Aaron Shapiro.
Sick. I rode with McAdoo in Ontario in 1990, maybe.
Before
you were born. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. The middle of nowhere.
Sick name was Chris Wimbles.
Sick.
He taught me for a few years.
Dope.
Waylon. There's so many.
Waylon Edwards? He's not. No,
Is it Edwards? I want to say like Jennings, but I'm so bad with names, man, dude. It's like,
I wouldn't. I was like coming into this being like, okay, I don't know anything about you. I've followed you on Instagram since forever.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Better than the police. Where did that come from? What was that? It's
just kind of like randomly spontaneous.
You're probably a kid, right? Like,
yeah. I've had it for a while.
Yeah.
Like probably like 10 years. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Just been running it.
Yeah. Better than the police. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a ring to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even known who that was. You know what I mean? Until you really got blown up. Like, people wanted you in the NST.
Yeah. And it was honestly insane.
Yeah. And what happened there? What do you remember about that?
I don't know where it comes from, but I guess I like am kind of more drawn towards natural riding. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like kind of more so just trying to like paint a line as opposed to just like follow a track or whatever. So, and I guess where I'm from, like Whistler and you know, like surrounding areas, the terrain is just so like I don't know, it's like kind of asking for just like natural hits and like the way it flows, like watching Mueller and Blauvelt and all these dudes come up and like E-Jack just, and like Man Boys, all the homies, honestly, like
totally
ripping. It's definitely influential. And yeah, just always rode natty stuff. And then I just started getting tagged, and I almost think it's like maybe even because of my name, like people just like tagging better than the police. But yeah, like I natural selection posts, like who do you want to see? And then my Instagram would just explode. Like everyone was just throwing my name up there, and I don't know, it kind of just became funny. And then, dude, it was honestly like insane. It's like such a surreal experience still. But last year coming here and like just like chilling with Travis. And
who gives you the call, or do they reach out on your Instagram? What happens?
Yeah, like a little bit Instagram, but normally it's like Liam.
Yeah,
Liam's just on it. He's like always the voice behind it. So
fuck yeah, that's so
yeah,
cool.
Dude, insane. Like shout out to these guys for letting me be a part of it, because it's honestly insane. And yeah, just to be able to showcase like what I love to do. Basically.
Was there any part of you that was like, I don't want to do this. This is too big?
A little bit. Like I'm
it's
not
the biggest thing.
Yeah, like I mean, for the last like whatever 10 years that I've been riding and filming, like I just have basically been kind of self promoting it and like not really doing anything for like budget wise. Like I just like have a job. I work in the movie industry, you know, like I'd been kind of like, I don't need to like make money from snowboarding to like make it a job in a sense, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Coming here, it's still pretty hard to consider like a real job, but it's, you know, it's like shred and pow and hanging out, but it definitely is a little more of like a production and like a we say when type thing, as opposed to like just like, you know, going out with the boys and like being on your own terms. And
which was how filming was back in the day too, because you weren't with your boys, you were with a crew of people that were handpicked because they're good. And each one of them, you're kind of trying to take their job, and they're trying to take your job. So it was like gnarly. Like it wasn't super fun, I don't think, for like Man Boys really was I think to me like a breakout crew of like guys, because there had been guys that were filming saying like, let's make it look more fun. Yeah. But they were like, let's still go insanely big and not really have any fun and work really, really hard. And get all these clips. Yeah. Whereas Man Boys, it looked like they were like hanging out and actually having fun. Yeah. And dude, it's so crushing shit. Yeah. And the edits were great. Like, Rusty, oh my God. Yeah. Great editor.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Like so
those
rad.
Guys are dope. They're all,
and great shredder.
Sense. That was like it's like a solid point, honestly, because like those dudes work together so well. Like they're just like kind of seem like the people that would be friends with each other anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then it's like this chemistry kind of in the backcountry. It's like,
let me tell you this Whistler backcountry story. I'm not naming names, and you can guess. Yeah.
I think it might be in the way of that camera a bit, but. It probably was.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Better now, yeah.
So, thanks.
No worries. Yeah.
Production assistant.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're working on movie sets, dude. It's like, it's pretty familiar. Like, there's like cameras that are just like insane, and the whole crew going on. Like the production value of a normal movie these days is just.
What big movies have you worked on that we would know?
I just did some work on Percy Jackson.
Sick.
Yeah, that was rad. I don't know, like did a lot of like kid stuff back, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I was in a bunch of those.
You were in them?
Yeah.
Like this isn't, you're not like behind the scenes with the cameras?
No, I'm like a stunt guy, so I'd be like just bailing on screen, you know?
I always wanted to do that when I was a kid. I was like, that would like link up with my skill set, which is like jumping off shit, maybe getting hurt and not giving a fuck. Like,
I'm doing that shit anyway, so.
Right. I may as well make some good money. And they do make good money.
Yeah. Like, you know, I'm in a union and like, it's good pay and fucking everything's like, nowadays too, it's like pretty regulated. Like it's really quite safe, honestly. Like even with stuff like this contest, like if there's anywhere to get hurt in the backcountry, like not like knock on wood, like not trying to obviously, but fucking like here, you're safe, right? Like it's like, there's a crew, like you get buried in something deep, and like with the amount of people and like stuff that knows what's going on, it's pretty safe.
The drone lands on you, people come like, okay, that's
exactly. Like they have like 18 cameras filming your last whereabouts or whatever, like, you know.
Totally.
So, but yeah, like it definitely is a spot where you feel safe to like kind of just do that sort of thing. And Yeah, stunt work is the same way, and it's usually like a pretty sweet crew.
How'd you get into that because they're not coming and recruiting up in Whistler. You got to work out of North Van or something,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, my dad has just always been in the industry, so through the family, and then
ski bum / stunt guy makes big bucks, can buy a place up in Whistler, put his kid through friggin'
definitely
Nancy Green or whatever it is. Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, they honestly laced it. Like when they moved to Whistler, it still was expensive considering the time, but compared to nowadays, it's obviously well,
that's everyone
more like $200,000 as opposed to now that's, I don't know what the place is, like my dad's place is probably worth like $5-6 million.
Isn't that insane, right?
Yeah.
And then how is that as a kid, like your incentive to work? It's like, we're millionaires. What the fuck, man? When you guys die, I'm just going to sell the house. And
it is a sense, but my dad's always kind of been the dude that's he's work hard and little as possible type deal. You know what I mean?
That's rad.
He's getting, he definitely makes good money and he works quite a bit, but he's not really the flashy guy spending money on dumb stuff. He spends money on his experience in life, and just,
he doesn't have a boat.
He doesn't have a yacht somewhere. Would be nice, but no, he's just he's just climbing, doing his thing. He always used to ski with me and board it. He honestly probably just spent a lot of money doing shit with me.
That's super sick.
Definitely worked out. And then same with me working in the stunts. It gave me these opportunities to I did a big show when I was 13 or 14 for this show called The Last Mimsy. I don't know. It's kind of a kid's movie, but
sure.
Yeah, I worked on it for 2 weeks and then went to Woodward for fucking 6 years in a row.
Right.
You know what I
mean? With that
and,
cash. Right.
Skated
right.
for summers on end, went to summer camp and
dope.
So
which Woodward did you go to? Woodward
West. The one that shut down recently, actually.
Where is that? What?
Just outside of LA, maybe 3 hours.
California, yeah.
It was called Tehachapi, this little town.
Was that the original one?
No, I'm pretty sure the original one is Pennsylvania, I think.
Is that where it was? My friend Scott went there when we were young.
Yeah.
And I think there was a gymnastics camp and skateboard camp.
Yeah.
And it was insane that he went there.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
It's a dreamland for action sports, dude. It's on it. I don't even know. It seems even more insane nowadays. But skate. I remember skating as a kid, and it was Tyson Bowerbank and dude, these top dudes Kevin Peraza for BMX, just these guys that are absolute units now.
Yeah.
Seeing them as like little kids growing up and just watching them fucking be like the best at what they're doing. And
when I saw Woodward, Park City, and Boreal,
yeah,
I was like, holy shit! Like you can learn shit off a jump into a foam pit, and then hit like a jump with the same transition out on the snow.
Yeah,
like a half an hour later, 10 minutes later.
It's insane.
This is going to be the breeding ground for the best athletes in the world.
For sure, man.
So is that like a bit of the secret behind your confidence and your
maybe
thing?
I feel like a lot of it has to do with like the stunt stuff for sure, because it's pretty relatable, you know.
Right.
Like as you're saying, like jumping off cliffs in the summer, like probably the closest thing I have gotten to like a backflip off a cliff like that is doing a gainer into the lake in the summer.
Right. So
you know what I mean?
For people who haven't seen it, Brin on his first run of natural selection this year did, what are people calling it? It's like 30-foot Hawaiian or something. It's like,
I don't
know.
Like
it's 70 feet, maybe?
Maybe. I don't even know.
Might be 70 feet.
Yeah, we got to get Red Bull to do some calculations or something.
Right. They'll put the graphic over the thing. What are people thinking? Like, what do you think?
I have no idea. Maybe like 50 feet. I don't think it's like massive.
It wasn't 20. It wasn't
it's like
20.
Pretty flat, but
it's like cue ball
40,
or 8 ball or something
maybe.
On Kybers or something like that.
Cliffs always feel massive when it's like, I don't know. You're just
when you're on top of them and you're looking over it. Now, I'm not talking like I have jumped off a pretty big cliff into water.
Yeah, okay.
But
yeah,
probably the biggest cliff I've ever done on a snowboard is like 20 or something.
Yeah,
but
enough.
It feels like 1,000.
Oh,
like you're like, I just jumped 100 feet.
Yeah. I mean, the backflip kind of helps because you're sort of just like doing a trick.
It gives you something in the air and you land kind of like.
Yeah, it's like honestly like an easy. And it makes the cliff way smaller. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Because you're like focused on doing the backflip, you're kind of just like doing the flip. You're not like looking at how far down the landing is.
Yeah, and then sucking up your legs and freaking out.
You kind of just come around and then you see the landing and it's like whatever. You're like half the way down.
So there's a long history of backflips off cliffs.
Yeah.
Damian Sanders, probably 1990, did like a backflip off a cliff that's so huge. Jim Rippey built his career on backflip off cliff and then backflip on a snowmobile off a cliff. And,
legendary.
Yeah.
Demansky is one of my favorites.
Demansky. Oh, my God.
Yeah. He would have backflipped that. Like, I mean, he actually probably wouldn't have backflipped that cliff because he lands on steep landings. And that one's kind of shitty, but...
Sure.
Dude, he used to backflip this cliff we call it Demansky's in Whistler. It's like insane.
It's not even a cliff. Like
it's like a 100-foot wall.
It's a wall.
And then it's just all jagged and rocky forever. And then there's it's steep after. So it kind of makes sense. But people don't even hit that anymore.
Right.
It's so sick.
That's nuts, dude. So it's
big inspo.
It's crazy because backflips go in and out of, you can do them. They're a bit of a circus trick on some
100%,
level.
100%. I agree with that term. But I was honestly kind of bummed when this backflip exploded. Obviously, it's whatever. Me and my boys we always refer to it as just like a swan. You're just fucking, go for the swan off the nose, whatever. It's just, good shit. Looking for the, but it's definitely, even my buddy Al, he's, big guy with King Snow. Shout out King Snow. This dude's rocking.
Sick.
We're just always it's not the sickest photo. Even considering the melon last year. Yeah. Just being composed and having a nice looking grab in a photo compared to a back scratcher backflip. It doesn't really look good as a still.
Sure.
Although it is it's I do Fire and Ice for the Whistler Black. If you do a backflip, it's just a thing. People just love it.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
it's a big, and that was my, I was like a one trick pony when I moved out west from Ontario.
Yeah.
I could do backflips, and I was the do a backflip monkey guy when I'd have to hit a backy off of a mogul. I didn't have to. I just loved doing it because people loved it so much. It was a super crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
I got out here, and I think it was Devin Walsh.
Yeah.
It was Jez is doing backflips. That's all that asshole does. And Devin doesn't talk like that. That's not what he would say.
But I know.
But he was you can't do it.
Well, and look at Devin too, right? You ever seen that dude do just a normal back? He's not gonna do a layout backflip. He's gonna do the most gangster switchback 5, perfect grab right in the middle.
His arm doesn't move. Yeah. His body's in the right position. Everything about Devin, the way he rides, is you want to watch it.
It's how I was mentioning earlier with how the backflip doesn't really look good on a photo. Devin does a 180 or 360, and it's pretty much every part of the trick is gonna look good on a photo.
Every part,
which is so sick. Whereas a lot of times nowadays with you're trying to do a back sev or whatever, there's a moment that could look dope, but to make a picturesque trick throughout the entire time, it's just timeless.
That's a good observation because
for sure.
Yeah, a lot of and Devin is one of those guys that, or the only guy that I've heard that he would say to photographers "Hey, that filmer got the clip of this trick. I don't want you to publish the shot of that.
Yeah.
I don't want it blown up all over the place, or I didn't land that. You can't submit it.
Yeah.
I mean, most people were awesome shot, fucking A, awesome shot, let's make some money, get a cover with it, whatever.
Sure,
even if it was just a momentary composure in a fucking solid bail or whatever,
No, it's sick to hear because it's honestly kind of refreshing. Nowadays, just the amount of stuff getting pumped into the internet and posts and
Holy
content.
Shit.
It's fair enough. I'll scroll the feed and get lost, and I do there's a pro to it, but there's definitely some cons, and just the amount of having a precise kind of pick and not just over juicing stuff. I think really shows more character, and you can kind of I don't know. You can you don't need to post everything, but you're gonna I don't know. There's skiers Candide or even how you're saying with Devin.
Yeah.
It's he builds such a character through his snowboarding because he's decisive with what he puts out. It's and I've been on the mountain and had new boots on, and I'll hit a bump and eat shit. You know what I mean? It's not uncommon to have mistakes, but when you get decisive and choose things wisely and get the chance to choose what you it's that's something that really creates a memory for other people and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lasting career.
Yeah.
I mean, so Mac Dog, the Hatchet Brothers, Yeah. MacDog especially was like ruthless with footage.
Yeah.
Like if something was a little off, it was not making the movie.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect in those movies.
You watch those movies.
And that was the backcountry story I was going to tell you, that I would have thought that the crews were like buddies back in the day. Like when you get on MacDog, you're like, all right, like high fives around, people sipping beers or something. I don't know what I expected.
Yeah.
But this story was pretty gnarly. Heard it yesterday from the guy that was there.
Okay.
He was with a friend, and he's a top pro snowboarder. And they went and built either a kicker, cheese wedge, something off a feature.
Yeah.
And then a high profile kind of prima donna motherfucker who'd been sitting on his sled shooting the shit with the filmer, watching them build the jump, was like, I kind of got a trick I want to land into a fresh landing.
Yeah.
No tracks.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, then build your own fucking jump. And then the filmer and the guy were like, come on.
Yeah.
Let me have it. And they were like, holy shit. Like the pressure of like, what an asshole.
Yeah,
you didn't help build the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And what an asshole. The filmer is like, come on, you guys. Like,
yeah.
It's like, I was like, whoa, could you imagine like what that would do for your.
Yeah. It's kind of like. Builder gets first. It's like, like if someone rolls a joint, they light it first. Like it's like, it's rollers' rights, really. when it comes to
builder's rights.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, exactly. Like I'd always say, it's like, I mean, there have been some times, especially recently, like I don't know, we've been going out and we'll have like a crew of 10 or something.
Sure.
And then someone like builds something and they'll like, usually you definitely like you're like if you're building it, you're definitely like we're making sure that you're getting the priority to like get filmed and like try it first or like whatever.
Totally.
But there is times where you like, I don't know, maybe like homie Phil Hansen, shout out to that dude. Oh, like such a good homie to board with. And he built this jump and then clipped up on it and was kind of just like, yeah, if you boys are down, like, just like free for all, whatever.
Have at it.
So we were just like having a huge session. It was kind of like a hotter day. So it wasn't like we weren't making crazy bomb holes or anything, but just like, it's definitely sick when you get sessions like that as well. But I do have mad respect. Like, yeah, if you're sitting on the sled the whole time and you just like come in and kind of like, like take over the session in a sense, it's kind of like harsh to see. You're like,
I heard a Martin story. He rolled up on a jump that had a shovel in it. The Whistler Backcountry whips the shovel over. Hey guys, I found a free shovel, and he gives it to somebody and they just start hitting the thing. He's like, I've been hitting this jump for 30 years.
Yeah.
You can't just put a fucking shovel on a thing and call it for the whole day.
Yeah, that's a good sense, There's
I'm here.
Another side to it.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Build a jump, and it's like, I mean, yeah, that's a tricky one, honestly, because there's some jumps that you put a lot of work into. And
Isn't it? Right.
Like obviously, if someone comes and just hits it, it is
some
a bummer.
Old guy that's just like psycho.
It'd probably be kind of like. I wouldn't be super bummed if it was, back in the day and Martin was like hitting that thing and he was like, where's the launch? Fucking,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yeah, you're not going to fight him or anything, but you might be a little bit bummed that hey, we were going to clip up on this and we were actually like, we put a lot of effort into this shit.
Yeah, but in a sense, like it is the fucking mountain. Like, who knows? Like, could have been built like a week ago or
and
whatever.
Someone forgot, or whatever.
And I think there was an era too where a lot of people were tearing their jumps down, but.
Tearing them down at the end?
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, we've kind of just been leaving them this year, to be honest. Like, there's a few.
Why not? Yeah.
That are, like, maybe if you, like, build something that's, like, sketchy.
Right. And you don't want to, you don't want people to, like think, this looks good.
Yeah. You don't need to sign a liability form to get out there, so.
That's true.
Realistically, it's like, fuck it. But if you don't think anyone can one-up you, you could leave the jump, but someone might come and do something doper.
Oh, yeah. That is the, so. Before it was like the job of like MacDog and his filmers to like choose to gatekeep the people that get to go out there, style and who's good to work with and who goes big and who looks great.
Yeah.
But now it's like there is no gatekeeper but yourself, really.
Yeah, for sure. And especially with like whatever, like snowboard style kind of changing and like, it's like how it is these days. Like people that get famous kind of just get famous or whatever. Like it's not a whole lot to do with like their exact skill level or like whatever, just like I don't know, certain styles, because it's all like
because if you count famous as what we're using now as a counter, like likes and shares and all that shit,
for sure,
fucking influencers are crushing it.
Dude,
they're killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing
and it's
like,
just like you could kind of just do fucking anything. Like
nothing.
At this point,
yeah.
You know? Like
Just being nice on the hill.
Yeah.
My Instagram handle was Shred Jesus for a long time, but there's like a famous Shred Jesus guy.
Yeah.
And I just was like, that's not me, and I'm not affiliated with him.
Yeah, it's like GoPro life, you know, like
totally.
whatever. I mean, it's not like my exact cup of tea, but
right.
there is a fucking market and a spot for it.
And you grew up in it, and and it's a fun thing too to clip up and like. I've heard you talk about it like this week about like, man, my Instagram blows up around NST.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
Which is dope. Like
it's sick, but honestly, like it's fucking. Sometimes it's crazy. Like, you know, like a lot of the times nowadays, like you're just using Instagram as like a method of communication.
Yep.
And like even in a sense, like I think they sent us some stuff from NST and like can't find it. Like it's like love the DMs and love everyone for like the support and stuff, but like. My shit is a mess. Like I can't even like go on Instagram. It's just like
there's too much shit happening,
right? It's like 2 hours down, and then like forgot what I was doing. ADHD heaven.
Unreal, dude. Yeah, unreal. I do not envy you with that life. But I'm proud of you. It's fucking
Thank
awesome.
You.
Like the hometown kid, you know, that's crushing that. Like the internet gets you to the zone
100%,
and then
like,
you lay it down.
Opportunity is like, you know, it's insane to get the chance to like ride a snowboard and not have to like, you know, work and like, I mean, I still do work, but like not have to like, you know, need to go grind to get a day to like, because people do, you know, and they're like absolute savages for doing it. Like there's an insane amount of dudes in West that just like shred dope shit all the time. Have a full-time job, like just grind out to snowboard, you know what I mean? And I'm here like getting supported to do it, and I'm like super blessed to have the opportunity to do that.
Who are your sponsors right now?
I've been running 32 like head to toe this year, and that's kind of like a new thing for me, but it's been so dope. Like the team is insane and the gear's rad, and it's just like pretty sick to be able to like, you know, talk to the engineer and like get a couple things like swapped if I want to. And
like, cool.
Like I've literally like never had this much gear in my life. Like I have like probably like 8 kits and like fucking any boots I want whenever. Like I got, you know, like 6 boards set up. Like it's insane.
Are you running 32 boards as well?
Yeah, so I got 32 boards, which are
you're
new.
Head to toe everything.
Yeah,
Holy
like new
shit.
32 are new for this year on the boards.
Yeah.
We're making like a whole batch next year that come out that are like, I think they have like 10 shapes or something like that. It's pretty stacked. And yeah, stoked to work with that team. And then boots, bindings they're doing now with the phase system in them, which is dope on the new game. And then just like pretty much head to toe. And then, you know, salmon arms, the homies, air hole, running air hole always.
Sick.
Jake's been hooking me up with some Oakleys.
Dope.
And that's kind of like ergogenics, get some protein stuff in me, and stay wild for
What's that Gen X stuff?
Ergogenics is dope. It's basically like a protein.
Oh, I've seen it. It's like
supplement for workout type deal.
Damn.
But you know, it's like good.
And what was the last one?
Stay wild.
What's that?
That's like, it's wild with a Y.
Yeah.
And it's just like a mushroom company out of Pemberton, but it's more like kind of health mushrooms, and they make gummies
stuff.
and and like a bunch of sick like electrolyte drinks, you know, like
Stay wild.
Like that. So, but it's all natural. It's dope.
Is it snowboarders that set that stuff up?
Yeah.
I just got shout out. Used to be Mount Curry Coffee. What's it called now? Gradient Roasters.
Yeah.
Up in Pemberton. They reached out. They want to support the show. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's get you on here.
Dope.
Anyone who wants to like support snowboarding, I'm like, fuck,
dude, it's
totally
so sick.
down. Yeah, super
sure.
duper sick.
It's just like rad to see people from like everyday life, just, you know, like it's literally like a mainstream sport now. So it's like you can come from any angle and it's beneficial. To like
the lady I just was talking to was the PR rep for NST.
Yeah,
and like I had no idea, but like that's it. That's all. Like that shit was like advertised in like GQ magazine and like high end shit. Across the world. Vanity Fair, she said. I'm like, were you serious? What are you even talking about? How is that even possible?
That is dope.
But that's how snowboarding became so mainstream. People like know stuff about
100%.
it that
100%.
I'm like, how does my mom know about Mark McMorris? That's wild.
Yeah, it's insane. And nowadays, like, media is so accessible too. Like, can't even imagine like what the future holds, you know, like my mom, like she can like barely use text. Like she uses like T9
She's still
on like
T9
a flip phone.
Yep, that's
and
dope.
I like did that run and she texted like 93.3. Ha, nice. And I was like, damn, I can't even believe she could like do that. Like fucking, let alone, just like the connection. Like my dad's kind of on it. He's like watching the stream right away. Like, you know, he's like just like sending like updates and shit. It's like insane how dialed the media is now, you know, like that backflip happened. I literally like landed that backflip and it was on the internet. Like it was like instantly on Instagram, you know, which is like fair enough, but it's just crazy these days.
Yeah, we used to have to wait. So yeah, I mean, you would have been 2004 by the time you're kind of watching videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And by then there was already a bit of streaming. I think Ika and
maybe.
Devin started streaming DC stuff like real early on.
True.
And I remember watching it and being like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
this ends videos for sure.
Yeah,
and videos were like, it was kind of our Bible or whatever. It was like,
dude, for sure.
Whoever was in the video. But then there was a lot of really good videos by the end too. So it was like hard to kind of figure out what you're going to watch. Like it was starting to get kind of unwatchable from a like relatable kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Robot
like,
Food was, I don't even know when that was. Robot Food was probably 2004, probably around when you were born.
I can't remember. But
who knows? Yeah,
but yeah,
but they were like trying to take it back from this like realm of like just impossible gnarliness.
Yeah, for sure. It kind of like capped for a bit, I feel like. And yeah, just, you know, the internet's fucking just, like, there's so much stuff. Like, you.
Yeah, does shit snowboarding get into your feed? Like, does like bad snowboarding get in there? Sometimes you're just like, who is this fucking guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just like some random person that.
It's like a dude like bombing down a blue run, like with a GoPro on or whatever.
Yeah, and like usually it's a
control.
flip off of something onto a scorpion on their back or something. You're like, oh wow, that guy
some A grade out of that, I'm sure. You know, like you ever seen that clip of that kid in Mammoth? Like he like comes into the volcano and his girlfriend's like, holy fuck, babe, and he's just in the air. Like, that clip is like insane. It's like better than AI.
I thought it was AI. I thought I looked at it a couple times, going, "Is that possible?" I'm like, "Fuck, that guy hit it with so much confidence." It's like the randomest, most. Why would he think that you could go that fast in the park? And
it's insane. They had like an interview. Just like shout out, the kid didn't die, so it's like, you know, I don't feel horrible. Like getting some comedy out of it, but
sure.
Yeah, he had an interview, and I guess he was just like feeling like he just like knew pros or something, and he was kind of just talking about how he wanted to like feel the flying feel. Like he seemed like he was pretty like, I don't know, on like maybe not on the spectrum, but definitely like feeling himself. Maybe drinks deep could have been an issue, but
man, that was big. That was big in our era.
Like my cliff wasn't that flat, so he probably went as like probably higher than how high I took off that cliff and like landed on a cat
close
track,
close. That's what's happened in my feed is it's kind of turned into this America's Funniest Home Videos like clips where I see them every so often. I'm like, I've already seen this one, but I like kind of like it. So
I know what you mean. But,
it feels like a waste.
But that's good. That's like what, you know, like watching an old snowboard movie gives you. It's like a really not as sick version of it, but you're like getting that nostalgic, like, you know, like something that's like timeless in a sense.
Who did I just watch it? I was like, wow, that style did not age poorly. Tarquin Robbins. Have you ever heard of this guy?
Tarquin Robbins?
Dude, it's so long ago. The part would be from when you were 0 years old, or maybe a little earlier.
90s era for sure.
He ran Big Pants. He was in the crew that like basically ushered in Big Pants. Might have been him personally.
Damn.
He's from England, but he lived in Colorado, I think.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm doing
first baggy pants. That's pretty iconic. Honestly,
yes,
especially in this day and age.
But you got to see his style. When you see his style, you're like, wow, man. If someone had that style today and was going small like he is, you would still be like, that guy. Dude, holy fuck.
Yeah. That's the sickest part, right? It's like there's just this timeless thing to parts of snowboarding where it's like, how is that not being replicated in a sense? But like, I mean,
we got Kevin Young's kid up in. You ride with him sometimes up
a little bit. Yeah.
And now he's on shorties, which is that's sick as fuck.
So sick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
Darcy riding shorties too.
Darcy's crushing it on the shorties. What's up with that?
I grew up with Darcy kind of for sure.
Okay, is he your age? Is he like kind of your?
Yeah. He might be a little maybe a year younger than me. I can't remember, but
okay.
But yeah, he's since we were fucking 10, we've been competing.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So you did competition like he did competition.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you guys compete in? Half pipe or slope?
Yeah, back in the day for provincial stuff. We had BC provincial contests a bunch, and
totally
that was a thing when I was young. So yeah, we did half pipe, slope style. Can't remember if there was a big air. I think it was just half pipe and slope style. Yeah. And it was just can't remember when I started, but probably from the age of 9 to 10, competed until I was 15, 16, and yeah, it was wild how many of those contests happened. It was I remember going to this X, it was called Next X, and it was this pre-X Games contest. 13 and under was the age category, which seems insane to this day, but they had a big air jump built with we would I think I did a cab 9 in the big air. I was 11 or 12 years old.
What? Oh my God.
So this is probably I think I probably did my first cab 9 when I was 11. So at least I can still do them, It's been 20 years. But just big air jump with full fireworks coming out the back of it. And we were 13.
Why would they put fireworks on something like that? That was just what they were
sick. Doing. They would never allow that nowadays.
Oh God.
13 under contest with pyrotechnics blasting off a big air. Yeah, that was crazy times.
So you do fire and ice. That's been going forever.
Yeah, dude. There's a couple dudes shout out Warren Williams. He's a local legend. Rides for Olive Snowboards.
Sick.
He's been doing it for almost 25 years, which is insane.
The fire and ice.
Yeah, jumping the jump through a ring of fire.
Yeah.
For 25 years consecutively. It's
that's what. Do people hit the ring sometimes and just?
I swear there's probably been some mishaps. Jack burnt his board the other day. He was oh, weird. We were sledding the next day, and his nose was black with burnt, and he was whoa, I burnt this on the ring somehow. We didn't even know how. We were trying to figure it out. I was maybe doing a cab 5 and clipping the ring, going, because it's basically on the lip, you know what I mean?
Right, you're going through it.
You don't have to gap into it.
That's where I saw where the guy hit it.
Yeah,
was he gapped, and they had it far away, and he went
insane.
Very far. Yeah, and he hit it very hard.
That's some Harding Hammer shit. He used to do some insane shit with that.
Isn't that crazy?
Gap through windows.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's such a sick boarder. He's talk about timeless snowboarding. That dude's literally maybe one of a kind from snowboarding itself.
I thought some of Jonas Gwyn's clips were Hardingham for the longest time, and then I went back and watched and was oh shit, there's 2 people doing this. And
Jonas as well, legend for sure. I met him at Holy Bully one year. He's just
he's gnarly,
such a goat from the old days. Those guys are just insane.
Yeah, I met him, and then he started sending me hunting pictures.
Yeah,
and sometimes they hunt on hill. They're
snowboarding,
no way. And then they get a ram or whatever. I don't know how they kill it. I guess with bow and arrow or something.
It's a new Olympic sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they do the ski shooting. Just
and then they field dress it.
Bow and arrowing.
Yeah.
For snowboard archer.
They field dress it. I'll put up the picture if I can find it.
Oh yeah.
Of him boarding down a hill.
Dude, that's insane.
On a lift ticket with a fucking ram's head on his backpack, bro.
Dude, that is epic.
The guy's
that could be a sport, but literally how I think hunting's bigger than boarding. Hit up E-Jack, that dude would be so hyped on.
Yeah,
he would do a switchback 5 midair, fucking
ping.
Just
how sick would that actually
be? Insane.
Right, because it was already bizarre that they have biathlon or whatever it is that you ski, and then you shoot a gun.
Wild, but it's kind of that's almost sacred in Olympics, which is insane.
It is. It's old. I mean? It's an old
Bring
thing.
In archer snowboarding, dude. Archery snowboarding.
How could you? Yeah, you shoot flaming arrows at things and explode them. You're
then a backy. Yeah, you'd backy shoot. Fucking. Oh man, that would be so sick.
But we got to do it.
Yeah.
That sounds like I thought paintball and go karting would go good together.
Damn, that's another good one. Fuck, that'd be insane.
Especially you had someone like riding shotgun and they were actually like taking out the other guys.
Yeah, like fucking Halo Warthog turret mode with a paintball gun. That would be insane.
Why wouldn't they let you do that? Maybe they could.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Hell yeah. They'll do it somewhere. I've been watching this event for a while. You ever heard of Swamp Fest?
Nope. What's
Dude,
Swamp
it's
Fest?
Got to be one of the sickest events going on in the action sport world. It's this BMXer dude that like rents this huge mud farm and they like build a course out of wood. Like it's almost like what do you call it? Fucking Burning Man. Like they build it all out of wood. This huge BMX skate course.
What's a mud farm?
They like scooter. Dude, I don't know. It's
they
like this
make
huge
mud or something.
It's just like a huge like swamp area out in Florida, I think, and they like build this whole thing in it, and it's so they can light it all on fire at the end, right? So they like there's no pyro fucking worries. So they build this insane course, have an insane party, and like everyone's like getting blown up with fireworks, and like there's like insane mosh pit circles of people just like throwing shit. It's like the craziest videos.
That's
and then
awesome.
They burn the entire course down at the end of it, and fucking.
What the fuck? Would you go to that? Was that something?
I kind of want to do it. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I went to DIYX in must have been like October. We went to Poland. I brought my girlfriend there, and we just like went on a sick trip. And dude, like Ethan Morgan, the homie that puts that on, it's insane. Like it's literally the mix between a monster truck rally and a snowboard rail jam. Like they kind of do it at heavy metal, but DIYX is like different. Like they're just so crazy with the pyro and like sketchness of the whole thing.
Right.
It's so sick, and I think the Swamp Fest would have that vibe. Like I skate like quite a bit now. I kind of like mountain bike a lot the past few summers, but I still skate a bit. And yeah, like I don't think I'd skate there because it's like super gnarly. Like the dudes that skate there are insane. Like Liam Pace and like some of these fucking bowl shredders, and they're building like 20-foot fucking bowl corners with like no wall in the middle and shit.
I think I must have seen some of this
Swamp
stuff.
Fest shit. You've probably seen like a random clip here.
Seen clips of like, what is this? Yeah.
And that's like definitely a goal to get to one of those.
That's so awesome, man. That's unbelievable. When's your first sledding adventure, and who takes you? Where do you go?
First sledding adventure probably would have been, well, like OG days is definitely with my buddy Cody Wilson. Shout out to that dude. He's such a weapon. He's been boarding a bit more. He's like featuring a lot on the Airtime podcast these days, like in the park and shit.
Dope.
But he's OG Whistler homie. Grew up with him, and his dad runs a snowmobile rental company in Whistler.
Cool.
Yeah, Blackham Snowmobile. So they have a fleet of sleds.
Dope.
So my whole life he's always kind of had. I actually bought my first sled off him.
Like a used rental kind of thing?
Yeah, like paid like $3,000 and split it with my buddy Willie and just like doubled it for like 2,000 kilometers.
Wow, that's epic.
But my first time going would have been with Cody, and just like way back, like probably just ripping into Brandywine Bowl, and like he liked to sled more than board back in the day, so he would just like rip me up shit, and I would just like jump off cliffs and explode when we were like 14, you know.
14.
So, yeah.
So you don't have an adult with you. You're just going up and.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think so. Maybe his dad was there. His dad's kind of a chiller too. Like he kind of rips the sled. Like he's got like sick photos of him like hitting road gaps over the roads that they plow now to get up to Brandywine.
So rad.
Yeah, and so he might have been up there. I wouldn't even have remembered, to be honest. Like me and Cody were just like fucking ripping.
I'm just thinking of like what I could do at 14, and I don't know if I could make it out to Brandywine with a buddy on a. I bet I probably could have better. Starting at like 45 or however old I was, and I was like,
true, you know,
dude, this shit is scary.
Yeah.
But I've recently been told I talk about too much how scary it is. It's not that bad. You just need to go out and figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. It's like mountain biking. It's one of those things that like, it is kind of sketchy, but if you like know what's going on in the snowpack, that's kind of like the sketchy part of it. As long as you don't like roll yourself in the sled or whatever. So I feel like as long as it's like, there are days where it's fucking hard to sled. It's like super deep and you're just full throttle the whole time.
Yeah.
But those aren't even my favorite days. Like my favorite days are days where you can like basically just sled anywhere, and then there's like good snow high and you get in the sun and you can like ride some like, you know, you can like double fucking 1,000 meters and like run these insane laps and hit like natty features and just like that stuff is so sick. So I feel like that's kind of more so the go-to. But yeah, sledding's, you know, it's like you just do it. Get used to it.
It's really nice out there. It wrecks resort riding. So I'm stoked that you ride resort as much as you do too, right?
Yeah. I think you kind of have to, man. Like you can sled all the time. It's honestly not the worst bet, but I feel like you do kind of like just get a little snobby on it.
You get snobby.
You know?
That's
like
what
you go
it
up the
is.
hill on like a rainy day and like hit a fucking flat tube and just have like a blast.
So much fun.
And it's like, I feel like those days really make you like think about how funny it is when you're like dropping in to do a backflip on a cliff. You're like, I'm just riding a piece of wood and like there's powder everywhere. Like, I don't know. As you were saying earlier with the water cliff jumping, I'm kind of like branching all over the place here. But yeah, like the highest cliff jump is like, it's insane. It's like 193 feet or something. But the highest cliff into snow is like even higher. So like technically the snow is safer to jump into than water.
Yeah, the water really hurts at like, I've jumped what I think is probably an 80-footer. That's a big claim because 80 is really fucking big.
Yeah. That's like kind of my cap.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to like push my limit when it comes to cliff
like
jumping.
busted through their shoes going. Like we used to wear shoes to jump this thing.
Yeah.
And you needed to point your feet.
Oh, yeah.
One time I pointed like this and it twisted me around and sent me upside down. I was swimming down going, well, where's the top? Like 100, like an 80-foot cliff is gnarly as fuck.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like thinking about how the snow record's higher, it's like, what's the difference between jumping off a cliff into the water and into the snow when you're just like sliding on this piece of wood and you're fucking, you know, like when I was a kid, we grew up in West, like we'd go find like houses being built and we'd just like jump off the highest pillar we could get on into the snow because it would be like 9 feet deep of snow in the town. You could jump off fucking anything. It was insane.
Crazy.
So that I feel like that kind of gave me this sense of just being like, you know, it's just snow, like find a good tranny and like the amount of impact you really do take isn't that bad. Like keep the inertia rolling.
Well, that's the big thing that makes you a competitor, a good competitor at this event, is that I mean, you ride big features, sometimes without filmers, just riding them to ride them.
For sure. Like resort, it's like, man, like the amount of days I'd pretty much prefer to ride the resort alone. Like
really,
it is sick to film, but like there's so many days where I'd just rather go rip solo and like I have no other brain to like work with even, you know what I mean? Like I can kind of just like shut off and like ride anything I want and fucking just like get on a snowboard and like feel how the board is. Like I'm not like trying to bring someone to somewhere they would be happy or whatever. I do still like, you know, I wouldn't snowboard. If I could only snowboard alone, I probably like wouldn't even do it anymore. But
quit, right.
But I do find that that's like pretty connecting to just what it is when I just like go up and rip whatever, and then you can kind of hit your little stashes, and if you like want to go back, you're the only guy going back or whatever.
You know what I mean? Don't blow it out with six friends or whatever. The thing about riding a lot, right? And I don't have a job right now other than the podcast, so I ride when I try and ride almost every day.
Yeah.
It's raining. You still go up, take some laps. Sometimes I'll take lots of laps in the rain.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of fun conditions in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a lot of people in your way. There's like, you just kind of have the place to yourself.
Slushy,
it's
and
fun.
Like
it's slushy.
Edge, like,
totally.
Yeah, for sure.
But
fresh
definitely,
groomers,
it's fun to take people too.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, I'll take people and blow out my shit and be like, this year we've only had a few POW cycles in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And I did 2 of them, like, just by myself.
Yeah, fair.
Like, one of them with no bag and no anything.
Hell
like, slack country shit, I was like, fuck, when we're at Seymour, we don't bring bags up.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I'm the same way. Like, you can feel it out. You obviously, like, kind of know. Like, we get so many AVI forecasts and stuff like that nowadays that it's pretty easy to be, like, somewhat confident in a snowpack that's being fucking bombed. Right. Obviously, there is scenarios where shit happens, right? Like how I told you with that kid. Fucking, there is times where shit happens. I honestly think a huge thing is, like, riding really deep snow in shitty, like, visibility is, like, so fucking dangerous.
That's the worst.
Because it's just, like, if you, like, pop a wind slide, like, you don't even know what's up and down. Like, it's, like, you start moving and you don't know where you're going. That's, like, a nightmare to me, honestly, so.
I think the nightmare for me is that, and what happened for me was sledding in the backcountry for me, I found myself, like, not wanting to hold up the group. So, like, kind of embarrassed of my mistakes.
Yeah.
So, like, I can remember being on the Brandywine pillow line, and I was just to the side of it, and I cracked off something that was on it. It kind of fell, and then it was, like, just holding me down, you know, like it was on my back, you know? And I was like, I'm okay. Like, I just wanted to get out of that situation without anyone knowing that I'd been in it. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
As opposed to being like, we're a crew and I got eyes on you and you got a radio and I got a radio and all the.
Yeah, for sure. It gets real pretty fucking quick.
Fuck, does it ever get real fast?
Yeah, so.
Especially in bad viz, deeper snow.
Yeah, 100%. Bad viz with sketchy danger. It's like stay in the fucking old growth. You know what I mean? Like get with trees that haven't been hit by an avalanche in a while.
Stay way down. Yeah, for sure. And that old growth is spaced rad and it's fun to ride.
Yeah, there's a benefit to that for sure.
Yeah, super dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see all those Avies this year from France that were inbounds and all that?
Yeah. Looked insane. You see the fucking rock fall on Whistler today?
Yes. Dude. What the fuck is that?
Insane. I heard they might.
How big is that?
Dude, it's massive. Like if that was open and that happened, it could be like horrendous.
Yeah.
Like multiple fucking rock burial. Like you can't dig. Some of the rocks are like huge.
Yeah, you can't dig rock.
Can't move that shit.
Holy fuck.
Super gnarly. Crazy it happened not during opening hours. It's like huge.
Yep.
But I'm sure they're gonna have to deal with some like geological survey and like fucking even like for Blackcomb, you know, like it's like the peaks on Whistler and Blackcomb are made from like pretty shitty chossy rock. Like it's
I didn't know that.
You know, like even like Alberta too, like like you know, you have a plate move low, like they can just kind of crumble apart. That's like how they're made.
Sure.
And
sure.
So I mean, they're probably gonna start asking some questions about like the like stability of the resort. Like fuck, it's probably a whole new insurance claim. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, what was the what are we looking at when we see that picture?
Peak would be like up, like you look at the picture, you can actually see the top of Peak and the kind of the top left of it.
Okay.
So how Peak Chair is, you come up and you go over this huge bowl, and then right at the end of it, it's just like a sheer cliff. You know what I mean? Like it's like 100-foot fucking face, and then the things on top.
Yep.
So obviously, like once the ridge falls over here, they're probably like, you know, like what's the structurality of the fucking chairlift that like hangs off this 100-foot face?
So like, where the top tower is, the rock slide happened.
Yeah, like far
in the
Looker's
pictures,
right.
Looker's right. And it at the peak of that thing.
Yeah, so if you ever go up Peak Chair and then you drop like down into Whistler Bowl, which is kind of like the main big run, it's like the end of that up on the left. So it basically splits
people
Whistler
traverse
Bowl and
there
West
like
Surf.
Crazy, right? Like
people like fucking drop in there almost. Like it's I heard it. I saw a funny comment. Someone was like, I heard the patrol like drop the backpack full of bombs. You know, fucking like I don't know. That's like honestly like probably the most valid explanation for, because that shit's, it's like insane the amount of rock that's moved off that. Like
that's
like
a geological like
with the Chief breaking apart. It's like fuck, man. That's like a could have serious consequences. So they probably want to figure out what's going on. But
that was gnarly. When did that happen? Yesterday or today?
Yeah, that was like last night.
Oh my god.
Maybe even this morning.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was like 180 kilometer winds. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was that warm, but
it's so weird because it did warm there. I did hear that it warmed to the top of the local mountains, and it just snowed a whole bunch. So 50 centimeters, just heavy snow, and who knows?
Fair. Like snow loading on a face that's, you know, probably unstable anyway, and then like maybe with the, I wonder if it would have anything to do with snowpack, but it'd be interesting.
I don't know. Maybe snowpack has nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah,
right. It could just be rocks underneath.
So but maybe it could, like just the way that it would weight the rock in a sense. I don't know.
Who knows, man?
Fucking, that's some like.
We're gonna find out though. They're gonna do like some science shit on it and tell us.
Yeah, they should pay Buff to get out there and fucking poke around for a couple days.
I called him the other day and said, "Listen, man, this is gonna sound dumb, and I'm not afraid to sound dumb. What for real is the viability of like drone from like the bottom parking lot to the top of a thing, like just like a quick heli drop, because a drone costs like a man lifting drone you could build for like $10,000, $20,000.
Yeah,
a helicopter's like $20 million.
It's insane you mentioned this. I've been thinking about that for like fucking maybe even 2 years now. Like, yeah, it's like I've been flying drones with my homies a lot. Like, you know, when we're in the backcountry, it's like the absolute easiest thing to film a big line on. And like even for like scoping stuff and like seeing, like, you know, you see your homie, like, buddies in the Avi or whatever, like, it's like, you're like bird's eye view on the dude.
Yep.
So, in a sense, it's the easiest, best kind of equipment to use in that scenario. And I'm like, dude, like, how are these drones not picking dudes up yet? Because, yeah, you look at a snowmobile, it's like, people are willing to pay anything to, like, destroy a machine. Like, you know, you, like, buy a snowmobile, it's, like, insanely expensive.
Yep.
All you have to do is put money into it because you have to fill it with gas and oil
the whole time.
And then you just break shit when you go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
But then you're just, like, it's so much harder to get out there, like, flying around, like, flying a drone. It's easy as hell.
Easy.
So, I mean, yeah, like, a big drone scenario, if it's 10 to 20. I've seen some that are, like, single pilot drone devices, but I think they're over, like, $100,000.
Right, but that's because
like
somebody's making them and putting a bunch of things in them.
Yeah.
But if you know, it's real simple componentry. It's like electric
Makes
motors
sense.
And batteries and propellers. It's
For sure.
and a structure.
Yeah, like Rivered or whatever. Like, there's crews that I work with in the movies that make these drones that carry, like, fucking 50-pound cameras with, like, remote heads and shit.
When I interviewed Derek Height, he's that drone right there would pick you up. It would pick up 800 pounds. I'm like, why aren't you doing it? And they're like, yeah, of course we've thought about it, but their profession requires that they follow all FAA laws and all that shit.
I wonder if you can't pick someone up with that.
No,
like,
you're
legally.
not allowed. Like, it's just not like a human passenger changes what it is.
But that's so wild because, like, technically, like, as I was saying before, the highest cliff jump into snow is like fucking 300 feet or something. So, like, you could fly a drone, like, easily 100 feet from the ground and, like...
Easy.
Like, sure, it's going to suck to fall, but, like, you know, you just, like, Mike Bassett shit on your back, you know? Like, you're like, whatever, you might be fine.
Yeah, you might be okay.
So it's not like, how is that even, like, a huge liability if you, like, you know, maybe Derek could make a little fucking paperwork and I'll throw my name down on there.
Sure.
And sign my life away.
That's what I said to him. I said, listen, here's what we do. That drone right there will lift up a chairlift.
Yeah.
Like, I will sit on a chairlift. You fly me to the top of the hill.
Oh, yeah.
The video will be viral like fucking crazy.
He, like, ride down peak at 7 a.m. That's the thing about it, I think, that would be so insane is, like, you kind of need to be the first. Because once that's out for a week, it's like, might even be, like, world over. Like, you know what I mean?
It could
like,
be
it's
world
gonna
over.
Be, like,
right. That's why I called
cowboy
Buff.
droning.
So I called Buff, like, dude, it just seems like possible. And then he was like, well, you can't take off from a parking lot because of wind and all that. I'm like, no. Yeah. You build like a launch pad, right?
Yeah.
And then I was even like, you could have like it on a wire where it's like connected to like grounded into like the grid. So like it never loses power.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just have it like zing up.
And then you hit return home.
And then
fucking ride all the way.
Yeah, because he's like, how are you going to fly it? And whoever flies it is, I'm like, no. You just set like one helipad to the other helipad, and it drops people off. Like, think of your overhead, your cost would be so low to make a fucking sick tenure.
Dude, it's true. Like, man, I know people that have probably spent like fucking, I don't even know how much money. Like, out of all my homies, if we collectively came together and just didn't buy a snowmobile every 3 years, we'd probably have like $1 million to spend into a fucking drone.
Right. Which would be insane.
Oh,
but, yeah. So we got to find somewhere where we need to find a country that has snow and mountains and no laws.
Probably Russia.
Russia would do it.
Just got to wait a little bit.
Russia would do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just go and find a good tenure in Russia.
I think you can just get in a helicopter for cheap as hell there still. It's like
probably.
Compared to Alaska.
Maybe China, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe China in those like mountains above Tibet or whatever.
There is some.
Yeah.
I was out there like years ago.
Sick.
To snowboard. And we went to like, I can't remember the name of the resort, but it was pretty close to Korea. Like, it was like on the border of China and Korea. And it was kind of dope.
Yeah.
Like, there was POW.
Was it a contest situation? Or
yeah, it was so funny, actually. It was called King of the Mountain. So it was like, we went out there to kind of thinking we could compete and like win money. But then we ended up being there like kind of like their team for the contest. But we couldn't compete. We were just like representing the contest in a sense.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was
you were
so
like
funny.
The king guys?
Yeah, we're like
you dress up as kings and you're like King of the Mountain.
Yeah, we're just like, I don't know. China's pretty new for the snowboarding. Like, there'd be one or two people that I remember this little kid on a Burton that was like flipping around and stuff, but for the most part, no one knows. So we're out there being this team for King of the Mountain, and we were in China for like 3 weeks, and I like went to like 3 different resorts, hit all these events. It was so funny, man. Like we were like sponsored by Corona, like so we just had like unlimited warm Coronas the whole time. There's no fridge in the hotel in China. Like that was not a thing.
Wait, what the fuck?
Dude,
so they don't have it in the
they just like wouldn't have fridges in the hotel, which is like,
you have unlimited beer.
Yeah, warm Corona for like 3 weeks straight. Just drank like probably 1,000 of them. And I was with Don Wheeler.
Nice.
And Scott Brown.
Sick.
At the time. That's who we went with, and it was like the funniest trip. And a bunch of the Bruners dudes, like old Quebec crew for filming.
Dope.
And yeah, so we were just there for 3 weeks, and we ended up cruising up to North Korea. Or
wow.
towards it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Not into it.
Yeah.
And got to the border, and they had this event, and it was so funny because the event was actually an uphill race.
What's an uphill race?
It must have been like a 360. So I think they had to race up, kind of like marathon style, and then snowboard down to the finish line. And
oh God,
we were just there to, we weren't in the contest, so we didn't really care. We couldn't win the money.
Of the mountain.
So we like walked up the road that they had built for this thing, because it was a cat operation, I think, but they were cheap. Like they weren't running cats there. They were like everyone was walking. So we walked up to the top where they groomed to, and it was insane. There was people literally in this race like crawling up the cat track with a snowboard strapped to their stomach, dragging in the snow behind them.
Why?
Like, because they were like,
exhausted?
Thought that was better, I guess.
They were exhausted,
or
they just were like that was
literally
their
crawling
technique?
on all fours, board strapped.
Were they crawling fast or like?
Some of them were, but there was people like running. Like there was people like casually walking.
And the crawlers, were they as fast as the walkers?
No, they were like, there was people like they might have even had some casualties in this contest. It was pretty funny. Like I was like, man, this is a wild scene, and we're just it was me, Don, and Scott Brown. Like all we've been doing is smoking and drinking for the past 3 weeks. And we're like passing these people crawling, you know what I mean? And we're just like, huh, like
that
left,
is
like,
amazing.
And just went for one run, and it was
warm
like
Coronas.
Yeah.
That's
dude,
awesome.
It was funny. So yeah, that was born in China.
That's insane. How long ago was that?
I wouldn't recommend it. That was like, I wonder how long ago now. Maybe like close to 20 years or 10 years. Sorry.
Oh wow.
I want to say like 8 years ago maybe, but yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It was cool. It was a cool experience, and we were only there for 3 weeks, so it wasn't like crazy. It was paid for.
There was a race. Murray Seipel put up his footage of this the other day.
Yeah.
At Whistler to the circle.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Everyone started at the same spot. First guy down the circle won something gnarly.
Way.
Yeah.
Damn. Sick.
So it was like all this just like bombing straight down. People. Alex Warburton won it because he's fast as fuck, and also he knows the mountain really well.
Yeah.
So he picked like a winning route.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like he knew
top route.
He won.
Yeah.
But what a weird contest. They tried to do something like that. Red Bull did something like that at Cypress last year.
Oh
you had to run to your board, put it on, and it was like winner take all, first guy down wins.
Yeah, like a like triathlon, but like just like weird snow sport things in there, I guess.
Too many people on the hill all at once.
Yeah, kind of insane.
And what
Nowadays,
your incentive? It's like just pull other people down and knock them out, and
yeah, it gets probably pretty crazy,
hell?
Yeah. I mean, they do a pretty sick mountain bike one. Like they call it the Mega Avalanche, and it's insane. I think there's like 300 dudes, and they start in snow, and it's like just a huge groom run for like down an entire mountain, and it's like so gnarly. Like people are like eating shit
on their bikes,
tomahawking over each other.
Yeah, in snow. I've seen it,
and like that one's pretty sick. Like it is definitely a lot of people and probably insanely hectic, and maybe only doable in Europe, but it's
they have their own shit over there. What they're doing, they don't have snowmobiles. Hey, they don't use them.
Yeah, no, it's kind of insane, honestly. But I mean, there's definitely like a pro and a con, It would probably be insane, but I think at the same time, there's good it's regulated. Like, there is a lot of people and, like...
Yeah, so if you started when you're 14, it's the first times you're going up there.
Yeah.
17 years ago. Like, it's pre-mega, like, blowout. Like, I heard Brandywine used to have just so few cars in it. And like,
yeah. I mean,
it was a smaller lot. Even it was just that front lot. It was tiny. There's hardly any people.
Like before the Olympics, it was like fully different because like they closed a bunch of the areas for like water safety for the town's drinking water. So it like makes sense. Like that's pretty.
And it wasn't
decision.
groomed on the way out either as much.
No,
right?
It would have been like way harder to get it. Like nowadays, it's almost
low,
like, it's pretty
just
insane.
to the bottom.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but they would go up like whole different ways. Now it. Yeah. I mean, Brandywine is still there. Like they probably used to access that way back, but they would always go up Callahan too and all that stuff. But I kind of miss like the golden days of sledding. I feel like because I mean,
what's the golden days of sledding? When would you say that was?
I wonder. I mean, like realistically, now is kind of it. But like, it's like
has it died off where there's where it's not like crazy in the parking lot anymore and there's like less people now, or
that depends. I mean, the past few winters maybe a little bit just because it's been like not that dope. Like it hasn't been snowing every day or whatever. But
true.
Yeah, realistically, it's probably busier than ever. That's like my guess because more people I know have sleds than ever. Like. The amount of people in Whistler that just like leisurely buy a snowmobile for like good times, you know?
True.
It's expensive as hell, but it's like so fun and it's just like a thing. Like you make good money, like you're probably going to buy a sled unless you like really need to like pay a mortgage or like,
is there a division between like the guys that get the new sled every 3 years and the guys that are just trying to make an old 2013 work?
A little bit, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you can see some dudes going out there and they're like out on a day that's like the kind of day you like want to be snowboarding in, but it's like fucking hard to do anything. Like really if it's like 3 feet deep and you're like in big mountain, it's also like super sketchy.
So
like
sketchy.
You need to be with a dialed crew that knows what's up, and like you kind of need a new machine to like chew out a lot of these places that people are riding these days. Like if you're you can kind of like get around at any time if it's like hero snow, we call it. Like it's kind of hard to get stuck, or like it's good up top, kind of shallow in the bottom.
Yep.
But if it's like, that'd be like hero travel snow, I guess, because there is the term hero snow to be like
for riding.
Yeah, it's like Japanese like blower, like you don't even feel the bottom.
Totally.
That vibe. But yeah, like when it's like that too deep, it's like pretty hard to sled. So you kind of need a new machine and people that are dialed. So that's where it splits, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's the split.
You can still film a snowboard part on a fucking 2005 if it like holds down to the bar and doesn't blow up on you. You know what I mean? Like you can get around on most rigs, but it's definitely like for those crazy like insane days, you're like most of the homies I know are buying new sleds every 3 years probably that like do 60 days on a sled a year, you know?
Totally.
So, or they're getting free ones, which
and
is
60 days. Oh
dream.
My God. That's like, that's so
it's
much, pal.
Yeah.
That's
it's nuts.
like the most.
It's like probably like million feet vert untracked. You know what I mean?
Million.
Like just like
right.
It's insane.
Right. And those heli operations, it takes guys like 3-5 years to get a 1,000,000-foot jacket or whatever.
For sure.
That's rad.
Yeah. Those things, they're definitely like fucking weapons when it comes to just like getting around. Like new sleds these days, it's like the guy sled with Jack McDougall a lot, and he's just like such a weapon on his sled, and like it is so like it's almost more fun going up. Like we're like. You like don't even need to build double tracks, like you know what I mean? Like you're just like you build a jump and you just start like fucking redlining up fresh pow on the 65, like turbos whistling, and you're just like holding on to like it's so fun.
Yeah, getting to the top,
get around anyway,
is fun.
Yeah,
like bailing out.
Yeah,
not great.
No, it can be busted for sure. Like you might have to walk a little bit, but
sure.
Like even the other day we were hitting a jump and you literally just sled yourself to the top, hit your gas. Fucking rip the sled to the bottom, just goes slow, like solo down by itself, lands on the lake, and then you just like drop in, hit this jump, and do the same thing over again. Like you
that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, like you could be out there, you wouldn't want to be, but you could be out there solo, just like
my guy Riley used to go solo a few times a week.
Yeah,
like mid-90s. And he was just, and people were like, "Don't do it!" Like,
for sure. I mean,
but he was confident in his abilities, and he probably got more power than anyone, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just riding by himself, getting sick tracks.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sledding down for noon to go to work or whatever he was doing.
For sure, man.
Nuts, man.
And like you think a lot of it, like I don't know, like the amount of times that I'd go out, like if I was going solo, you kind of like come in tune with what you're riding, you know, like like dude, like spending like more than a day in the backcountry alone, like you're like with the mountains, you know what I mean? You're not just like on them. Mm-hmm. Whereas like when you're with like 15 dudes and you're talking about like fucking buddy hooking up with some chick last night, and then like you're but one buddy's hungover rolling a joint, like you know, it's like almost easier to disconnect than when you're like out there solo. And then so in that sense, it's almost like safer.
Right. I hear what you're saying totally.
But you definitely can't dig yourself out of an avalanche.
That's the big thing.
But, I mean, in the end, it is... I feel like it's easier to connect when there's, like, more of a... either, like, synchronized crew or, like, just less people.
I think we went out without bags back then. I'd have to check. Riley would know for sure.
Some of it for sure. Like, Mueller and AK, like... You can't even go to a heli op without dropping in with an airbag on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you
exactly.
like need to, basically.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe if you're with Travis, I don't really know how that goes, but...
yeah, that guy's got some privilege, hey?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of cool to see? Sure. I mean, he's right next door here. That's his spot.
Sick.
With a big, insane view like this.
Yeah,
his kid, he got his kid a big wheel to be, like, run up and down the hallways.
Oh, man, it's probably so rad.
It's super rad.
Yeah.
The guy has a vision for what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's not what I would have come up with or anyone else in the world, I don't think.
Dude, yeah. He's, like, saying, like, even, like, whatever, Hardinghammer. Like, I feel like Travis is kind of, like, one of a kind in the snowboard world right now. Like, he's just, like, kind of on a new page. Dude, some of the boarding he's done in, like, his years, like, it's insane. He's still, like, kind of untouched in a way.
Yeah. And you guys are kind of snowboarding his way a little bit. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like,
I mean, it's like, this is like his vision.
And I'm saying, Jack McDougall is awesome, like absolute ripper.
Yeah.
He's on Forum, right?
Yeah.
Peter picked him. And Peter is like,
he knows.
Meticulous with style and like,
for sure,
charging.
Yeah.
And
like Peter probably hated that backflip. Maybe, I don't know. That's just my guess, but you know what I mean.
I
like that kind of.
No, he's not that big of a hater.
Yeah, fair.
He doesn't spend a lot of time hating, but I wonder what he thought about it.
He might have been like, could have grabbed, or like whatever. Which
I couldn't tell if he grabbed or not.
No,
like in the still shot of it, it kind of looks like you might have got your arm up there.
I'm just fucking.
You got your hands down. You're doing the
straight back. I'm just like.
Yeah.
Probably waiting for the landing to hurt. That's about it.
That's why Damien was so sick. He always grabbed. He'd do those like big iguana back. And he's in hard boots, bro. He was
I don't
insane.
even know how you grab in hard boots, to be honest.
He would saw up his hard boots so that they were like soft and flexy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, man.
Just the R&D, eh?
He's one of a kind.
Sick.
That's a one of a kind dude right there.
Yeah.
His stance was pinner, like maybe 15, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, and he's not a small person.
That's kind of. I feel like you can like kind of tweak in a crazier way if your stance isn't like super wide. Like when you're more like MFM Steve, it's like hard to. Like I don't know if MFM could do a like sick looking Japan grab, but like
exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's like the others. It's like a full different Steve. But when you have a tight stance, you can kind of like pull it crazy.
Also, you're like posy. Yeah. Gives you like a weird,
you can like touch your knees and like get super...
It's a different way that your board tweaks.
I kind of like envy that sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, fuck, should I just run like 20, like 20, like go full posy, just like to
do some, a couple of tricks.
Like, dude, just to do like 100-foot toe side turn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's going to feel amazing.
It does.
At the same time, I kind of just end up sticking to like 9 and 9. I always run like pretty duck just from being like park background, I guess.
9 and 9. Yeah.
But someday I'm gonna end up running like posy, like at least on one board.
It's kind of fun to do. I used to say I'd do it like every year.
Yeah.
I'd take out like a hard boot setup.
Sick.
And then I didn't need to do hard boots. You could just actually take your regular bindings and put them at 65-45 on some narrow ass pencil board.
Yeah.
And it's all of a sudden you're like kind of like slalom water skiing down the hill.
Sick.
And then when you go back to your regular board, you just have edge awareness like you've never had in your life.
Fair enough.
It's worth it to try and just like goof around and do it.
I have ridden a hard boot set up like a race board before, and it was honestly so gnarly. It was up at a Momentum when I was working up there at the ski camp, and taking the T-bar on that thing was so gnarly. I like fully thought my leg was gonna like rip.
That's when it's scariest, getting on and off the lift.
Dude, the T-bar, dude, it was like so gnarly. And then my buddy, one of my skiers told me like rode it switch. And I honestly have no idea how he even like made it down.
Yeah, no, it works.
Like, no, but he was like fully like he rode the boots hard backwards. You know what I mean? Like he like wasn't, it was set up the other way.
Oh my God.
And I was like, how the fuck? Like, dude, it like made no sense. It actually like gave me some respect for him for sure. Cause that was like, it was gnarly.
That's kind of rad.
Full switch stance hard boot, just fucking.
Yeah,
like,
when I was coming up, hard boots were like you had a hard boot setup.
Yeah, true.
It's nuts.
I had a hard
one of my good buddies is on the hard boots now. Like, he's on, like, key equipment boots or something, but they're more like Mountaineer, I think.
I might have seen him, yeah. Like, he's riding, like, a normal board with, like, kind of mountaineering boots.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the guide at where the hell were we? Fernie Wilderness Adventures.
Oh, yeah.
He was just on some...
Yeah, the guides like it, right? Because it's, like, quicker to change from, like, climbing to skiing to, like, walking.
I guess. Yeah.
But
guiding. I'm getting the vibe from you that you're like happy in the backcountry by yourself or at the resort by yourself. You don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of people. When you are with a bunch of people, it's fun too. But
yeah,
there's like temptations to be like, let's just have a few beers, smoke a few joints, and just chill.
Yeah. Like, dude, I'm
hard
sure
to
you
get work done.
Get a little more done going solo, maybe. But at the same time, you kind of, you need a crew. Like,
yeah, you need a good crew.
Do anything, and it definitely helps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like filming with Jack and like watching him get hyped on something and like, dude, when he gets a clip, like I feel like I got a clip. Like I'm always like filming him or like whatever, and just like it's sick to just be part of too. But I think there's like a benefit to doing.
If anyone in your crew gets a clip, it's like the whole crew.
It's like a collective grind, you know.
Yeah, that's why it's so rad.
Yeah, exactly.
To ride with like Devin at Seymour or something.
Yeah,
you're like, I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was hitting that. But
so sick.
If somebody took a picture of me going, it's sad.
Yeah.
Because he's doing it right.
Devin's just like 40 feet in the air, like tweaking the dopest indie, just like.
Man, and so mellow with, he's like, no, you aim for the branch. And I'm looking at the branch going, we were airing under the branch.
Yeah.
And feeling like, we're going so big, dude.
Guy's just on another level.
He's on a level like, where
it's sick, he's still ripped.
I couldn't believe it. One time he told me, he's like, see that J tree over there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I tried to air it. I was like, from over there? He's like, from here. I'm like, I swear to God, it looked so like a football field far away.
No way.
I was like, no way.
Oh,
and
man,
then he showed me the photo.
Hell yeah.
And I was like,
man, it would be so sick to go sledding with him. Like, he doesn't really sled anymore.
He doesn't sled. Yeah. I think he told his kids that he wouldn't go into the backcountry anymore.
True.
Too many people had passed away, and his friends.
Fair enough, man. It is like, it's not.
Busted his larynx out there.
Yeah.
Right. People are getting beat up back there and dying, and his kids were just like, we don't want you to die.
Fair enough.
He's not even really going. You're not seeing a lot of jumps, shots of him on like.
Yeah.
The side country at Seymour even.
No.
He's just kind of staying in balance.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And he can make that work, dude. If there's anyone in the world that can do it.
For sure.
Him.
As long as you enjoy fucking snowboarding, it's like, regardless, like even like as we were saying earlier, nowadays you can kind of just post anything, like
anything.
Like that, just like, if you like get off with riding down a run, dude, hell yeah. If you like shredding fresh groomers, like fuck all to you, like just like have fun, enjoy it. That's what I always think about with this event. It's like there's kind of like this weird fine line of people that like take it super seriously, and it's like it like you can see it like fucking putting like it like kind of hits them, and they're like maybe you don't do good or whatever, or like something like that, and it like really like takes a toll in a sense. Like not that it would like it's not being hyped isn't a bad thing. It's kind of like you got to feel one emotion to feel the other one.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's like you kind of just got to treat the shit like having fun, because in the end of the day, it's like you're snowboarding still. Like you could fucking hit a little bump in the landing. You could fucking like
totally
so variable, and you just can't beat yourself up over like getting a score, and then like maybe you could have got scored higher. Maybe fucking homie didn't. If he didn't land that, you would have placed. Like it's just like
I heard a couple
have
like
fun.
Top of the world level snowboarders at different events say the same thing
for sure
to the judges, to the event managers, like, I don't need to know everyone's time. I just want to know my time.
Yeah.
And like everyone at the event, it's like, you're not going to know your time. Don't go ask. Stop asking us. We're not telling anyone their time.
Yeah.
And it's like they care so much that they're just like, I want to beat my time, or I want to know what my time is. And they really want to look at the list and see, am I first? Like, it matters to them.
I know what you mean. Like, I guess I'm just not like a super competitive person in general.
Not at all.
But I do think that there's like a benefit to that as well. Like, there's obviously a benefit to like wanting to win.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna win all the time, I'm sure it's like helping. But at the same, I don't know. I feel like it's nice to like be competitive with yourself, but not be like competitive towards what else is going on, because it's just kind of like, like.
It's crazy because you're competing at the highest level of competition in snowboarding in the world.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
you really are.
This contest is pretty easy to like.
Motherfuckers in the world.
It's insane.
It's nuts.
Like the riders list is nuts. But the natural selection is pretty damn good at like making it feel like it's kind of just a fucking session, I guess, or like a vibe. Like obviously, you got drones buzzing over your head. Like it's at its peak in production value, but it is pretty chill when it like Travis isn't like, I'm sure like 15 years ago, like, or 20 years ago at like a World Cup halfpipe thing, like Sean Palmer's like getting pissed at people, and they're like maybe not everyone, but like a little bit of beef. You know what I mean?
Beef, yeah.
Like you could go to a hockey game and like people don't like each other or whatever.
Yeah, he would beef. Yeah.
But like Natty Select's pretty damn chill. Like most of the homies up there are just like trying to have a good run, and they like literally want you to do well.
Right,
which is so sick.
In those beef days, Jimmy Scott would say to guys as they drop in the start gate, like, "You're gonna fall."
No way, yeah.
I swear to God,
dude, that would be insane.
How
to do that.
insane!
But yeah,
is
like
that?
Yeah, no one's really running. Like everyone's
Could you imagine saying that in front of everybody,
insane,
like in front of everyone?
Oh my God, dude!
You're like, you're gonna fall. Terrier would call it, "Hey Jimmy," when he's dropping, he's like, "I'm gonna do your run, what you just did, and go 10 times as high."
Yeah, like there is a pretty sick like point for that too. You know what I mean? Like me being not competitive, I definitely like do appreciate someone just being like a complete asshole.
Sure.
Like just because they can, and
Palmer
it's kind of
would
like
do it, and he would win. That was the thing, is that he's like,
if you can back it up, dude.
Yeah. Remember? Have you ever seen the clip of him going, "This shit's too easy for me. I can't stop winning. It's too
iconic.
easy." Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah. So I mean, at least you can back it up. And
he
it's
said he
like,
got beat up for that.
Why not? Yeah.
Like people would see him and they'd be like, "Is it easy to beat me up, motherfucker?" And then they would like choose a fight with him and like knock him out in a bar and shit. He'd have to like watch his back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
And not like someone he called out somewhere, just like someone who saw his shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you just see like a clip.
"Oh, you think you're a big man? I can take you out."
I'm sure that happens around, eh? Like I don't know, like how many like random MMA fighters probably just get approached and like try to get,
oh my
like,
God,
it must be insane.
So many.
Dudes
Imagine you're just like, "Look, I just went to physio and I'm full of fucking."
You're at a bar and some
mac and
wasted.
Cheese, dude. I'm on my cheat day.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight you at all, man.
For sure.
I don't know if you have a knife. This is not my deal.
Yeah.
The guys I fight, I like those guys. We like each other.
Yeah.
We fight fair or whatever it is.
For sure.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
But yeah, it's definitely good vibes. Good vibes for Natty Select for being such like a high.
Revy's nice, eh? It's a really good mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
dope, steep.
And
there's
they do a
hardly
good job
any
with
traverse shit anywhere.
Yeah, there's a little bit of traversing, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Whistler, to me, I'm like,
yeah.
Some days I don't know where to go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not up there solo.
Yeah, fair enough. But dude, there's a lot for sure.
Yeah.
You kind of like you can kind of get away with it, but you're always gonna have to traverse and whist. It's just so fucking big.
It's big.
And if you're up late, whatever, you know what I mean.
Now you're fucked.
I'm like honestly a big fan of going Blackcomb and just taking like toe side. I just hate traversing on my heels. Whistler is a lot for me. It's way more heel side traversing, unless you like. If I feel like Whistler's better if you're goofy on a snowboard, and Blackcomb's better if you're regular, because you just like, I guess.
I hear what you're talking about. Yeah, of course. But, because heel side sucks, dude.
Yeah, it sucks.
I can remember
when
switch
toes, I guess. But then you're on a paddleboard.
Probably before your time, Spanky's like there was never a human caterpillar there. Sometimes you'd go there'd be one or two of you, five of you. Yeah. Like nobody.
Dude, I bet. It's a zoo out there now. It's so insane.
And there was like a high traverse line and then like probably two low ones. Like where you're like, oh.
And man, back when it was like full, like you could probably almost cut right into it, eh? Like
almost.
Yeah.
You could never get that high up, but it was a short little climb at the end.
For sure.
It was like a ladder. It was like
yeah.
And I'm talking like I know. I've ridden the place like 3 fucking times or something.
Sure. Yeah,
but people would be like, I know a real secret stash where no one ever goes.
For sure. Now it's like,
tell anyone about this.
It's crazy, dude. You go to Whistler like on a weekend and there'll be like teachers with little kids hiking up Spankies and you're like, dude, like you do not, like, these kids don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably just going to hate doing that run. Like, literally just take them to the fucking lodge. Like,
they're going to go to the...
It is so wild
Do they
out
still
there.
do, like, an igloo at the top? They still do a snow cave sometimes?
They used to have the ice cave, but
Ice
it just
cave.
keeps getting buried in the
buried,
glacier now.
yeah.
Past, like, a couple of years, it's just been buried, which is honestly kind of dope. Because, dude, they, like that you could literally, like, put a camera at the T-bar at Whistler Blackcomb, and you would, like, have consistent content 24/7. Like, no one knows how to ride. It's, like, insane.
Yeah.
And it's a steep-ass T-bar because it's, like, melting out of the glacier.
Right.
So, like, they like, try and push snow, but it gets so fucking steep. Like, dude, I have an insane clip from, like, a week ago. Me and my buddy are just sitting at the top smoking, and there's just these two dudes. They fall right away, and the one dude literally lies on his back and, like, Hail Marys all the way up the T-bar. Like, he was holding on for, like, 10 minutes.
That's how my buddy. So
insane.
the very first resort we rode was T-bar only, pretty
Yeah.
steep. It was called Adnac, just Canada backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 60 vertical meters in Sudbury, right in the middle of the town.
No way. I've been to Sudbury.
Yeah, dude, it's like right in the middle of town.
No
There's
way.
lights on it.
Crazy.
And like one night we saw like Saturday night at like 1 a.m, the lights were on. Like, what the fuck is this? And it turned out it was one of our buddies' brothers' friends, like, and him.
Mm-hmm.
They would go up the T-bar on like sleds and tubes and shit.
Oh, sick.
And so we were like, "What? We're gonna tell on you if you don't let us ride our snowboards on it."
Yeah.
And Dwayne just like got on his back, and he did it a few times, like just going up backwards on his back, like
Yeah, true.
exactly how
Yeah.
you're describing. And when they opened, it wasn't even open to snowboarding at the time.
Yeah.
Then when they opened it,
Damn.
they did like a night where it was like nobody has to pay and anything goes.
Sick.
And so
Just
Dwayne
bring
gets on
anything
there
you
and
can slide
he's
on.
like going up backwards, and they stop the T-bar. They're like, "You can't go up like that." He's like, "It's the only way I know how to go up." They're like, "You can't do it."
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Even the dudes at Whistler, like, they don't even really care, man. Like, they're just like,
You
they'll just
have
keep-
the
they'll
clip
just keep
of the guy
handing them
coming
out
up
to
'cause
anyone.
it's-
Oh yeah,
it
yeah, I
looks
got
like
it.
insane.
It's pretty steep. Like, that's the same one that I used to work with, Momentum, and
Yeah.
it was like tech. Like, I would literally ski sometimes just so I didn't have to fucking go up that T-bar with one leg. Like, my legs were like torch some days. Like, you take that thing like 200 times.
Oh my
And it's
God,
like
yeah.
vertical, and like I'd be like going switch, going like behind the back, like doing all these weird techniques to
Right,
try and
right.
like
You tuck
even
the
out the
leg.
wear.
You tuck the leg. You
Dude,
tuck the other
It's
leg.
gnarly. Like, it's
two
steep.
legs, hands.
They're gonna remove it soon. I think it's like fully melting out in a couple of years. Like, they're trying to put a chairlift there, but I honestly think they should just leave it, like, because it's like a 20-minute hike, and it'll just make it like, I don't know, man. Like, Whistler needs to like stop. I mean, that's kind of a decent spot, I guess, but Whistler's spent so much time in the past few years just building more infrastructure to get people on the mountain.
Yeah.
They've never expanded. Like, I mean, they have in years past, but like for the last like 10 years, they just keep putting bigger gondolas.
When did they open Flute? That was like 25 years ago or something.
Yeah,
right?
it would have been. I wonder. I don't even know the opening day, to be honest, but it was a while ago.
It used to be hike only. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like the sickest
Like,
thing to
Symphony was
hike.
like the newest chair that they put out.
Symphony,
for sure.
right? That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Right. They put
But I
in
don't know when
Symphony
that
and it
would have
kind of
been.
wrecked
It was when I
everything.
was like, I want to. Maybe it was like, yeah, like 25 years ago, something. Because it was when I was super young. Because I don't even remember it really being built. But yeah, like, I mean, Peak to Peak's kind of dope, I guess. I actually kind of like that thing because you can go to Whist like quick. You know, it's like, oh, I want to go like rip this lap. It actually only takes 15 minutes.
I've ended
but-
up down at Creekside when my car's parked over the other
Oh,
way,
yeah.
and I'm like, fuck.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
pretty
not
confusing
good.
out there for sure.
That's not good.
Um,
yeah, I don't think I was
yeah.
confused. Well, maybe I was just high as
Well,
fuck.
dude, yeah, definitely
You-
happens.
you ride
I do.
up-
I've done
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, you just like miss Lasconi, and you're like, "Fuck, we're in Creekside." And then you gotta like
Yeah.
call everyone you know and be like, "Do you want a beer?" Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then they gotta drive through Friday. Like, it's like probably
The
fucking
worst.
Sunday at the end of the day, and
That's
it's like
another
3
thing.
hours to get out of town.
That's another thing is that the traffic was never like
It's
so
bad, dude.
so
It's
it was pretty crappy road up there pre 2010,
Yeah.
and I don't remember that crappy old road.
Yeah,
It-
true.
but it was sketch,
Yeah, for sure.
and
Like,
and it was like two
double
lanes
lane
everywhere. Yeah,
pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
No median.
Yeah.
The Olympics definitely made it simple.
Yeah.
For sure. But that also helps me. Like, I fucking work in Vancouver. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was like when my parents moved to Whistler, I mean, I guess my dad did it, but I think it's like,
It was haywire.
yeah, like you weren't driving that thing every day. Whereas like now it's like you're like pretty chilling to just roll that thing every day. Like, there are times it's honestly just the people now that make it more dangerous than
Yeah.
the road itself.
There
I'd
was
say.
that rock slide there a couple of years back
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Fucking fucking rocks.
Yeah, that whole thing fucking blew out the side. It like buried a house. Pretty sure people were like dead. Oh, it was like gnarly. Like fully took out the whole drainage.
The accidents up there too are so nasty.
It's a gnarly road, and there's so many people driving it. It's like, that's what I always think. I'm like statistically, me backflipping off that cliff was probably like less dangerous than driving to Vancouver on the Sea to Sky Highway.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's like,
if you know you can do it too, that's the thing. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not gonna case it too hard on a backflip.
Yeah, just the danger of driving is like kind of slept on for sure. You know,
as if I just said that, dude. You did a backflip up the gnarliest cliff. Like that was. That was a pretty big diving board. I guess so. Gnarly thing.
But I do think that it's like, yeah, like just driving in general is kind of just like people aren't tripping on it. You know, it's like a burden in a sense. Like, you know, it's like, fuck, I gotta drive to Revy. It's like a long drive, but.
Hated it.
But it is like probably one of the most dangerous things I do all the time, and like half the time you're like not even really thinking about it.
Yeah, changing lanes when there's a bit of slush, and then your car does a little womp womp, and you're like,
so
holy shit. Yeah. And then I look, I was going 140. You know, what the fuck?
Definitely had some scenarios in the whip where I've like, been lucky. Knock on wood again, just to fucking.
Hey, you could win a new. You could win a new truck.
Is that? I don't even know what the winning is. I think it's still 25,000 USD and a turbo, which is fucking awesome.
Jeez, that would make your year.
I heard it was a GMC, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, GMC is sponsoring the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they put a GMC
that would be dope
on
too.
The
like a
line
new
too.
Truck would be insane. I'd
kind of like
want
either
Rivian?
Way.
I think I'd have to sell it. Yeah, that's the biggest winning I think they've given away so far. Is the Rivian, because he got like 120,000 Canadian for that thing, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's some life-changing money right there.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Win the event.
That's like pretty close to like, you know, when you hear of dudes back in the day fucking winning like 50K at the Aaron Style.
Truth.
In like 2005 or something.
Truth. That was so much money.
I've had guys on the show said they considered more, but
yeah, someone said they lost like 10K prize money. Gave it to someone to bring for them.
No way.
And it just never
dude, I can't even imagine like trying to cross a border with fucking $50,000.
You're going across Europe, right?
Check,
yeah. Cross country, yeah.
For sure. Oh, that's crazy.
Everybody's got like 10 grand in their ginch.
Yeah. So the prize money here is dope, and they actually are pretty good with like, you know, like I think like pretty much all the athletes or like everyone does get travel budget when they come here, so you get like a little bit of money just for showing up. You also get like treated so well here. Like we're staying for free in like one of the dope, like it's like a dope hotel.
You have your own room in this hotel?
Yeah. Me and Yuki Kadono are sharing like a 2-bedroom.
Yep.
So we just have kind of like a main living quarters.
The same thing.
Yeah, it's like this one's a little bigger, I'd say. Or it's a little different of a layout. Ours might be a little smaller, but it's just like 2 bedrooms, super dope. You know, they got a hot tub here. We have 3 free meals a day. It's like insane. Like we're like living.
My guy's leaving tomorrow, and I was like, maybe I'll just see if I can get the room for another couple days. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, no, I can't.
Yeah,
I would have to get another job.
Yeah, I just like looked it up on Google yesterday to come back here, and I was like, whoa, it's like $1,000 on Google. I was like, that is insane. And
with like a discount.
Yeah,
it's insanity.
Nuts. So yeah. Respect to them.
Respect.
They definitely put it out for the snowboarders, you know? I mean,
it's a small group too. They're doing a really good job with like they're not running like a ton of people.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep it pretty tight, which I do think is good, and they're really like, you know, like even pushing stuff like this. Like obviously we kind of like did this ourselves or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like you meet people and they're pushing media, and
you went to the media thing last night, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I've never been anything like that in my life.
Yeah, and it's like rad. But it was still kind of like vibey. Like it wasn't like
they did a
press
good job.
conference.
No, it was like sit on the couches. There's lights set up.
Good sandwiches.
Good, unbelievable food. The whole thing was rad.
Yeah, $38,000 coffee machine for free. Are you kidding me? Like they're just pumping out espresso.
Yeah, and I'm like talking with. Who was I talking with? I was talking with Gigi.
Yeah.
And I look over, Travis is winking at me. Travis is like, he's such a, like, he's a good vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's putting together something that's insane.
Dude, for sure. And like, the amount just that one man helps everyone in this contest, it's like insane.
Yeah, he became something different after Art of Flight. Like,
yeah,
him and Kurt Morgan getting together, making that movie, doing something that was kind of impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helicopters, filming helicopters, all these crazy shots, and selling it to like big media as like a feature fucking film.
100%. He's literally like a modern day superhero for snowboarders. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Like he's like done the craziest shit when it comes to like any type of snowboarding.
Yep.
And like still to this day is like insane on the board and does all this shit.
He kind of knocked it out of the park with some of those Alaska parts.
Dude.
Like, how are they ever going to one up that stuff? That stuff was insane.
Dude, yeah. Like, dude, I watched the other day, there's like front up 10 on fucking Chad's Gap. And like, people don't even like hit that. Like, I guess Sage did something insane on it. Sage is also just like, kind of like next gen jump god after Trav, I think. Like, he's just so good jumping. But, like, dude, Travis front up 10 on that, that's like, maybe never repeated and like just so iconic. Like that shit is fucking like
he goes deep too. Like,
and then he's like Dark Matter. You watch Dark Matter and like he's riding like the most ridiculous spine lines humanly thinkable. Like it's like you can't even like fucking find a way down this thing. Like most people would just end up lost and like with search and rescue, and this dude's just like charging, like jumping off. He's such an animal.
He's an animal. Yeah, Terrier kind of did that. That was my generation's guy of that.
Yeah.
Was that no one could beat him in bank slums. That was later on. But like in the half pipe, he was going like way bigger than everyone else.
Yeah.
Way more control. And then when he took it to like big mountain lines, he was like so smooth.
Yeah, for sure.
And made shit that was like just impossible look like amazing.
Dude, you know? I know that like ability to do is so insane. Like just to like, I don't know, like, like Terrier, Mueller, Blauvelt's like a big one for me too. Yeah. Just like, I'm trying to think like who else, but so many people just paint, you know, it's like just like natural ability. Like Manuel Diaz is another one too. Like having the ability to like pick out insane hits, longos, kind of like to see certain things in certain ways to like, literally with like the only intention of like floating on a snowboard, like catching air. It's like such a ridiculous plan, but they can like read the mountain like different than anyone can imagine to like blast a certain way and do a certain trick. Yeah. It's so crazy to like think. It's kind of like a method of insanity in a sense, but it's like beautiful at that. You know what I mean?
And so and seeing it in context, right? Like Devin Walsh airing like kind of a little bump, but then he floats over, and just the way the board turns, he redirects in the air. It's like he was jumping this way, and then all of a sudden he falls down that way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it just
like
looks so fucking good.
Yeah, like how do you like, you know?
How did you know that was going to do that?
Dude, it's such a, that's like my favorite part. To take off
here and air to way over there, but with like this double fall trajectory.
For sure.
Like it's like a thing of beauty.
It's crazy, man.
It's nuts.
For sure.
And you guys have that. You guys with your clips, some of your clips in Whistler.
Yeah.
Like and Ken Cummings and those guys.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
This new generation is like taking big cliffy stuff to like a smoothness level. Like
I know what you mean.
Back in the day when guys would do big cliffs like that, they would body and drag their arm and
I know what you mean.
And for sure. Whereas like you guys have your landing styled.
There's like definitely more so with like kind of just like finding like bigger hits that work into like, you know, whatever, like a small, just like kind of switching things up, like maybe into a smaller tranny or like whatever that is. But I do still admire, like, I don't know, like even like thinking Devin hitting like Stepmother, like I think it was even Mother back in the day, does like a fucking 100-foot switch back 5 and just like lands bolts. Like it's insane to like even the, you know, like finding features like that and like making that work is like so ridiculously insane. It's like wild to even think humanly possible.
True. Like that. Yeah. But and back then the incentive was money. Like they'd get paid pretty good.
Yeah.
And they'd have filmers pushing them.
Yeah,
and all
for
that
sure.
Stuff.
Danger pay, baby. Bring it back.
And now you guys are kind of doing it because you can. It
for
feels
sure, dude.
Like that's how it looks.
Literally, it's how it works in the movie industry. Like if you like tell someone that they're gonna like make a certain amount of money for what they're like, if you're like, oh, you'll get fucking $1,000 more if you do this, like they're fucking probably gonna do it. Like it's like, it's kind of shitty to say because it is sort of like there's probably some weird like logistics when it comes down to that for like insurance wise, like paying someone to do something. But like,
yeah,
dude, like that's like a way of humankind. Like give someone money. Like I don't know. People literally do anything for money. It's insane. So like,
that's true.
You know, like give someone money to do a fucking 100-foot switchback 5. Like hell yeah, that's like, in my opinion, the best way to spend money.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
epic.
Yeah.
Who are your guys right now that you look up to that you're like this kind of snowboarding? Actually, no. Before we go there,
Yeah.
the MFM like style.
Yeah, the inspo.
Was that inspired by some jacket flappers from the past, or
kind of?
Yeah.
I've always been down with like some of the homies call it OJC. Just like, might even have an Instagram. It was like Open Jacket Crew.
Oh wow!
Like when I used to film like street parts for Footy Fiend like 12 years ago.
Sick.
That was like a big thing. Like just like, yeah, there was like a crew, Open Jacket Crew, and they were just super hyped on like Open Jacket Stee.
It looks great.
Dude, it looks dope. Like it's, you know, it's always got like a flair to it. It's really funny that it's actually even a thing. But yeah, just like,
right. That's
Open
why
Jacket,
it's so much better.
There's something about it. It makes you like bigger. Dude, you know, like a
no
flamingo,
gloves.
it'll like pop its like its little flappers to like make it seem more masculine. Like it's kind of like that swag. But
sure.
MFM, always been a huge fan of that dude. Like, just sleeper style, like no movement, fucking cab 3. It's I was saying it earlier to you when we were just chatting, but it's honestly like hard to like commit to like you want to do shit like that these days, but like you go out in the backcountry and you're kind of just like, fuck, like just like there's like a natty hit or like whatever, you're trying to hit something and you kind of want to do something different all the time. Like you're like, oh, like I feel like that's what a lot of my shit is about. Like I'll like go to the backcountry and go to a cliff and like try something that I've like never done, because I'm just like, oh, like wouldn't it be crazy to like try a switch rodeo on a cliff? Like no one, like, you know, like whatever. But so you're like hucking all these weird things, but then you like look back and you're like literally see like Devin do a half cab, and it's like so steep.
It's so steep
because he's just got like good style and is like comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to commit to doing shit like that because you always want to be that dude that's like pushing the level, right, or like whatever.
And if that's not your thing, right, and it's already been done, and like try,
exactly.
how do you one up a Devin clip from 30 years ago that's
impossible.
just so fucking good?
Seems literally impossible to film a better part than 80% of the movies put out in like within like the 1995 to like 2008 era.
It's cool to hear you say it, because I think a lot of old guys, maybe I'm back in the past here. I think they looked at like modern snowboarding and went like, as if you're going to do shit that's already been done.
Yeah,
at
for
places
sure.
that it's already been done. Like,
100%.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
How come it's not progressing? But it's like, really the conversation is more like, how lucky were you guys that you got to discover these spots?
Yeah,
because there's only so many spots.
For sure.
And like to be the first people to hit it, and then to have a progression session on it with people who are getting paid and like crews that are gatekeeping and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's a different deal.
I honestly think a huge part of it is what we were talking about earlier, how like Devin, like someone would be so decisive over what they're putting out when you only have to make a video part a year, 2 minutes of footy. I mean, it can still be a fucking quest on itself, but like, you know, like the amount of shit that like people nowadays, you like post a clip from like the hill and like 20 homies saw it in person. Fucking 10,000 people saw it on Instagram, and then like whatever, fucking 20,000 people saw it with your filmer that filmed it on film. It's just like so less like of a choice of being like, okay, like I'm gonna film a part, and then you like trim shit and you like put out dope shit, and then it like all these movies back in the day were like maybe, you know, like some of them are smaller, but you say like 20 riders, and it's like all their dope as shit. As you said, like people like MacDog, the producers, they're like harsh on cutting shit, so they're cutting clips and like making sure that they like what the other person's doing. So nowadays you get these projects where it's like two people working on one video, and you like need to make a fucking video because you made a fucking proposal and promised all these dates and posts and fucking stories, and then your video's two people, so you have to fill it with a bunch of filler, and it's like, sure, there's some dope clips or whatever, but it's like kind of garbage, like compared to like a fucking standard films from 2004.
Yeah,
it's
because
like
those guys
almost
were on a
trash.
mission, right?
Yeah.
It's almost trash, right?
So I think that definitely it dims the snowboarding down nowadays, because there still definitely is shit being done that's like pushing the limit and what is possible.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's, like dudes like Travis fucking riding crazy spine walls. There's like homies doing tricks on natural features that have like never been done before.
Totally.
Like even last year riding with Torgier, he's like fucking did a cab 12 on form step down, like in like shitty conditions, like just like madman, and like that's never been done. Fucking.
That's right.
So there is these like situations, but I do think that just the level of snowboarding that you saw back then compared to what the average was is like blending. Like nowadays there's so much content that there's like all these different levels of snowboarding that kind of just blend together, as opposed to where back then it was like really fucking good people.
Yeah.
And like people that like, it's like your mom who's like Billy snowboards, he smokes weed, like don't do that,
Yeah, totally.
So it kind of brings this whole fucking like middle ground and just kind of dullness in a sense.
Yeah, man, I'm glad that you got to feel some of that sharpness.
I'm kind
of
of
what it
old
was
too.
before.
Like I'm sure there's kids that are 20 that are just kind of like, snowboarding's better than ever. But
well, have you noticed like now that you're getting like now you're in your 30s?
Yeah.
That like how snowboarding, you don't get to tell the 20-year-olds what it's going to be.
100%.
They're doing their own thing, and it's kind of like whack maybe sometimes. You're looking at it, you're going like, holy shit, what the fuck? You don't have anybody telling you how to do this good. But then you're also like, well, fuck, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
What do I care?
Yeah. Like I've always said, at the end of the day, I've like kind of like my whole, I don't know, like adult whatever, since like maybe fucking high school or elementary, I've always just been like, you could be a serial killer. You know what I mean? Like these people are like not bad people. Like you can like hate something, hate a clip, not like their style.
Sure.
Think like, think they're annoying, whatever.
Yep.
But like someone could always be fucking worse.
So like, worse, right.
I think the best way to deal with shit that you don't like is to just like try and fucking scheme it out. Like people are always like, oh, like Instagram sucks, it shows me this. Like hit the not interested button or whatever. Like you can literally shut it out.
Yep.
And you kind of just got to do that with some things in life when you're like in the sport for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays with the way the internet is, you kind of just need to be able to be like, that's going to happen. And like maybe you could just comment lord it and fucking just throw out some hate. But like for the most part, it's probably better just to like, whatever, fucking hit not interested, or like just like pass by and be like, like look at the next clip that's maybe good.
I think that's like a 30s version of my 50s version of life philosophy, which is just, if being comfortable is like what you desire, right? If you want to be comfortable, if you're looking around your life, you're like, what I would really like is comfort. The easiest way to get comfortable is to be more comfortable in a broader situation.
Yeah.
Right? Like if somebody comes in the room, you don't like them, and now you're all fucked up, just they came in the room and still be comfortable. You just upped your life by 100%. Like a lot. You know what I mean? And if you just kind of start auditing the places where you're getting mad, oh, that 20-year-old doesn't know what snowboarding is. Or those turtle butt pads look so insane. Why are those guys wearing? Now I'm like, you know what? Turtle butt pads?
Yeah,
I kind of like seeing them. I'm like, all right, so you're a beginner. You're having fun. Welcome to the hill. I'm stoked that you're here. This is what you're choosing to do.
Yeah, it's just like be you, Like, dude, when I was a kid, I remember going to the skate park and having like fucking wrist guards, elbow pads, knee pads, shin guards, fucking full helmet. Like, it was like indestructible. Or like mountain biking back in the day, They like throw fucking turtleback on.
You need that
full,
stuff.
Like you're just like fully kitted, like, and it's, like maybe some dude is gonna be like, like pads are lame or whatever. Like it looks cooler without pads, but you just like can't really give a fuck. Like if you enjoy doing it, like, and you want that, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
you have to enjoy that guy saying pads are lame.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. How's your swell bow right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
There's like pros and cons to literally anything.
Yeah, I remember skating mini ramp in it was probably my mid-30s, around your age.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I wish there was something that could keep me from always hitting my elbow in the exact same spot and my knee. Like
skateboarding does that, It's like you get like one spot you each hit
one
on.
spot. And then I realized I need knee pads and elbow pads.
Yeah.
Like I should just be riding with those, because then I won't be hurt all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And
like,
there's always like a little bit of a fucking guy in me that's like, fuck that. But
same.
At the same time, it's
I
like,
still ride no helmet.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Like, I'm like, oh, I like this hat.
yeah. I'm a headband guy.
Yeah. So shit, it's kind of just the way it goes. But I do think it's good. Like, you know, if people want to be fucking safer, like, hell yeah.
Be safe.
Power to them.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hitting your head sucks.
Dude, for sure.
The worst.
Like, brain is like the most important. Like, you know, you can, it's like I said, like, you're literally sliding on a piece of wood down snow. Like, it's definitely not worth your fucking life.
Not worth your
Although,
life.
like, there probably are times where I'm kind of, like, stupid to even say that. But it is like, yeah, like, you always have something more to live to. You always have fucking tomorrow to do whatever you want. Like, it's, yeah, just definitely good to stay safe. Like, in the stunt world, I'm definitely, like, you know, like, you got to fall down some stairs, like, hide some pads in those clothes. Like, you're trying to have longevity, bailing your whole life. It's definitely good to wear pads.
Yeah, and you're going to have to do it, like, 8 times or something. You need to.
The only time I'm, like, against pads is, like, sometimes I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. Like, I remember Man Boys were kind of talking about this a lot because those guys are, like, kind of no helmet dudes. Like, they're all just, like, they're kind of in that era, but they're maybe some, like, you know, they'll throw a helmet on here and there, but
I can't, when I think of each of them and I'm thinking of them in a helmet, I'm like, I think maybe he did have a helmet at some point. Nope.
Yeah, like, maybe Rasman because he's been riding some, like, pretty buck stuff. But honestly, like, probably not really. Like, even E-Jack, not really a helmet dude.
No.
But they have a theory that, like, you have a helmet on, you're going to get, like, worse whiplash because you, like, have more weight on your head or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, there's all these, like, pros and cons, and it'd be interesting to see, like, what is actually it. But it's, you know, like, getting hurt on a snowboard is pretty diverse. Like, you could fucking land on a stick, take it to the ribs, like, should have worn a chest pad. Or, like, you know, you, like, fucking hit your ass on a rock, like, break your pelvis, fucking should have worn an ass pad. Like,
totally.
There's so many random different things. But the helmet definitely is one that's probably, like, the most, like...
Yeah, I hate... You know, it's almost like a superstition, like, talking about it. It's like, I don't want to be, like, a vegetable, and people go, that guy said all the time that he didn't wear a helmet. He was, like, it's not like I'm proud of it. It's like, I got a helmet after I hit my head at Holy Bully, and I was like, this is rad. You can't even feel that it's on there. I got the expensive, like... Anon helmet with MIPS, whatever the hell that is. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, they got like wave cell, MIPS, like
whatever it is. And it was light,
spherical.
and I was like, this is awesome. Mm-hmm. And then my buddy took a picture of me, and I saw the picture, and I went, I'm not wearing a helmet anymore. It's not happening.
That's the constant struggle for sure.
It's just not happening
the
with
old
the helmet.
Alien head, like, I don't know.
It just looks so weird.
For me, it depends. Like, I honestly, like, because I switch in and out of wearing a helmet quite a bit for, like, a normal person, especially because you ride a snowmobile. Yeah. Most people that ride a snowmobile wear a full face.
Full face, yeah.
But, like, I usually just run the fucking half cap on the snowmobile because, like, it is kind of dumb. Like, it depends, like, on certain times. You know, if you're going, like, 30 kilometers down a cat road and you're trying to go 100K, you should probably be wearing a fucking full face because that's like driving a
We
dirt
never
bike.
even wore helmets back in the day.
Yeah, fair enough. I
no
still
bags,
have homies that
no
won't.
helmet, like, serious.
Yeah. But I do think that there's, like, a part in me where if I wear the half cap, I, like, am not going to roop as hard. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really, like, a crazy sledder. Like, I can, like, you know, I can get around. I've been sledding for whatever, like, 6-7 years. Like, I can, like, get to places and, like, climb a hill here, fucking go up something steep there, whatever. But I'm, like, definitely not, like, eyeing up shit and, like, trying to jump. I, like, fuck my wrist up biking, too, so that's helping a lot with not sledding hard. But I'm out there to, like, board for the most part.
Right.
You know?
I was always that. I was like, when we would lose homies to sledding, and I just mean they would be like, I don't even bring a board anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what? Really? You're such a good snowboarder, as if.
Yeah.
But I see it. I see it when you're out there. Like, there's stuff that dudes are doing that's just fucking so sick.
And you're just like, you know, there's definitely, like, a redneck in anyone that loves the sound of just, like, ripping a chainsaw or, like, whatever, like, just going ham on a machine and, like, blasting through POW.
Has anyone got an electric sled out there yet?
I've seen some, like Taiga have them, but I think they just suck because electronics suck in the cold.
Yeah.
So they just, like, never end up.
Yeah, you don't have that
much. Yeah,
and the turbos. Oh my god,
it sounds
so
weird.
loud.
Like the track and the rollers running with no engine. Like, it kind of just sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like it's gonna break all the time.
You're hearing the, like, awful sound.
Yeah,
of it
you
almost
just
breaking.
You need the, like, fucking engine rev just to, like, hide the whole mechanical issues of a snowmobile. Like, because they're so gnarly. Like, I swear if you could like hear all those things, like, people would just be like, oh, like, I'm on, like, a ticking time machine. Like,
they
so
are
crazy.
not like a super advanced. Like,
not really. They're just made to run so hard
or whatever. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, when shit blows up, it's, like, usually kind of hectic.
Totally. They scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Really, they do. The last time I rode it, I had a sled. The last time I rode it, I thought I had to heli it out.
Oh, no way.
I called the heli. The guy's like, it's $1,000.
Fuck.
And then someone said, just call a mechanic. Maybe he'll do it out there. And he did.
Damn, no way.
For way less.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, and it was rad.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Out Brandywine
Yeah,
somewhere.
true. Yeah, sick.
I thought that it was way out there. The mechanic was like, we weren't that far
Yeah,
out.
those guys are fucking animals.
They're animals.
Yeah. People that are like people that sled specifically.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Animals.
Like you have like a fucking brand new like 165 with like an extra can of gas clipped into your tunnel.
Right.
And you just go fucking so far.
Because they're going way out.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when I'm like 50, it's like that's like kind of like the equivalent to being like you like get old and you just want to like whatever, like I don't know, my dad rock climbs. It's like kind of low impact, super good on the butt. Sledding's not necessarily like great for your health, I guess, but it's like kind of, you can kind of take it easy. Riding in good snow is pretty soft on you. Like I feel like if I was like 50 and all my homies had like new turbos, it would be a pretty fucking good time.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. My buddy Sean from the North Shore of Oahu.
Oh yeah.
They when the beaches started getting crowded for surfing, they started getting jet skis and just like jet ski towing into like point breaks that were far out.
Sick.
Not huge stuff.
Yeah,
just like rad stuff.
It's like the evolution in a sense. You know what I mean? Like get a machine that fucking rips and like use it to rip.
Yeah.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, going out to Seagram's and just be like, this is what we get if we put in this effort.
Yeah.
The best shit in the world.
It's pretty insane.
And
dude, like, even, I've grown up in Whistler, been sledding here, or in Whistler forever. Sledded here a bit too. But it's like pretty fucking endless.
Yeah.
Like obviously it can get busy and there's like kind of zones you end up going back and forth to, but there's so many days that I still have, even on the resort, like riding Whistler Blackcomb for literally fucking whatever, like 26 years, 27 years, and like riding for that long and still finding new runs, Like
really?
It's pretty insane.
Still finding new runs, like just finding new hit runs or new ways to ride the mountain or whatever.
For sure, yeah, like all the time.
It's a big mountain.
Different gaps, like different shit going on.
Is
like
Whistler
people set up something some way different. Like it's like always changing. It's pretty dope.
That's funny because I went there and rode the same hit run last year that we rode in 1994.
No way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's a cool part about it too, right? Like you really get to know, like, I don't know, there's definitely like runs I know where I can kind of, you just like feel comfortable going like 120K and like ollieing off every roller because you just like know it.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. But then there's times where I'm like freaking dicking around over in like Crystal up in CBC or something and I like end up on something and I'm like, I don't think I've ever stood here before, you know what I mean? Like
rad.
It happens.
Yeah, that's so rad.
It's pretty sick. For sure.
You remind me of Red Gerard when I interviewed Red Gerard.
Oh yeah.
He had won the Olympics, so I kind of in my heart I thought that meant something about him.
Yeah.
And I was so stoked to find out that he was like, that didn't mean that at all.
Yeah, true.
He was like, my parents made me do it. I want to go ride in the backcountry and I want to film. I don't really want to compete.
Yeah.
He's like, it was just another contest, and
honestly, I don't even know if I've like met Red. Maybe like super briefly, but
yeah, because he spends time out in West.
Yeah, he must.
Yeah,
maybe I've ran into him at like a bar or something. I honestly can't remember though if I have, but I hear good things. Yeah, my girlfriend's like super into his sister's fucking like cookbook or something.
Doesn't he have a whole bunch of siblings?
Yeah. One of his sisters is like a famous TikTok recipe maker, like she just like makes food videos.
I love it.
Dude, I love those. So I get so stuck in those videos sometimes.
I'm not going to lie. I make them. Oh,
no way.
I make them.
Hell yeah.
Like often.
Dude,
made
sick.
Braised leeks because I saw some. It's the same lady. Whatever she makes, I'm like, I like that. Braised leeks in like a white wine butter sauce. It was insane, dude.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, it was super good.
I'm pretty bad at chefing, to be honest. Like I can make some shit.
Just follow the Instagram thing. Yeah. Just follow what they do. It's actually
sure. I
easy.
like never read ingredients. I'm like so bad. Like I'm like my dad. Like he'll like buy something new and just throw the instruction manual in the garbage and just be like cooked.
I'm
like cannot do it.
Yeah. I mean, all this equipment, like it's at defaults, dude.
Yeah.
Like, actually, no. When somebody be like, "Are you using the default?" Like someone who knows about cameras,
yeah, get a little tip here and there.
They'll just set them up. I'm like, "You set them up. I'm not going to touch them."
Yeah, I'm like that too. For like settings,
but I do
I'll take a sick photo, but I need everything to be prefabbed.
I like messing around with shit and figuring it out.
For sure.
Instruction manuals don't do anything for me.
Yeah.
And just like the knee pads, then they do. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, wait.
100%.
Fuck, I just should have just read
I recycled that, didn't I? Like,
the little instant card that tells you the like quick start thing.
At least nowadays we're a little better off. Just Google it. But
yeah, actually, that's what I've been doing. Yeah. Throw out the instructions. I have a little flying camera. Like it's a drone, but it's like a follow cam drone.
Okay,
and
it's
like really lightweight.
Sick.
And you just like bleep, and then it's up and it follows
insane.
you.
Yeah.
They go slow.
My buddy, Jack McDougall, was running one of those for a bit. He like did like a ad for one, and he was just like ripping the bike in the summer.
I saw it,
and it was pretty sick. He actually had a funny one though, where he like, I think he like got a new one and literally broke it the first time, like dropped in and it like hit the tree right away.
Bam.
Yeah.
And it's busted. Mine's broken actually.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They break. Yeah, they definitely fucking.
Mine just the plastic around it's broken, but it still flies.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic. Sometimes it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It just like lands.
Yeah, I've had some drones like come out of the sky on me for sure.
Oh, that's the worst.
Nothing like crazy though. Like, you know, like talking about Derek. Like I'm sure some of those do. Like if
imagine one of those flying away or whatever.
I don't even know if you can have. They probably can't have that happen. I wonder how dialed they are with that. They must be pretty good. But
I bet they're running 100%. Yeah. I bet they've never lost a drone.
You'd hope so.
They probably crashed a drone.
One of those Reds or something. Someone's got to have fucking crashed a Red somewhere. It's like got to have happened, you know. Most of that shit is under insurance, I assume. Like especially
that's their business, right?
Full production cameras too. Like you got a $50,000 Red camera with a gimbal on a drone. It's probably insured.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah, they got that Russian arm and that BMW.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Dude, they got some sick rigs.
They got sick rigs.
Yeah,
they're just like they got to do what they want to do.
Dude,
which is fucking
it's dope.
Awesome.
Eh?
Yeah,
I think Derek might have. I can't remember if he came up to Cody's engagement party the other day, but sometimes I'll randomly see him.
Cody got
there.
engaged.
Yeah.
Like Cody.
Maybe like not the guy on airtime on the mic.
Okay,
that Cody. It's like Cody. This other. It's the homie I mentioned earlier, who's like, I kind of grew up with him in Wiss. He's a bit of a sleeper.
Yeah,
he's not like crazy on the internet or anything, you know.
Yeah. Cody is crazy on the internet.
Dude, Cody 69 is hilarious, dude. That guy is
very
good shit.
funny.
He is not married.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. He was up for the whiskey documentary. In Wiss, and he was getting belligerent.
Hell yeah.
He's pretty wasted. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to get a little loose. Sure.
We all did back in the day.
Yeah.
That was he would have been
got
like
that energy
baseline for back then.
Yeah.
Like really, like that was just the baseline.
For sure.
And then some people were really bad.
Yeah.
And then
I kind of went through like a phase in my 20s, but now I'm kind of just like I'm not a huge get wasted guy. I'll definitely drink, but I just like eating a huge meal and having some drinks. I'm not trying to be like belligerent. Sometimes it's worth it, but
yeah, I mean,
like once, maybe a couple times a year.
Yeah, I was looking around at like the celebrity like setup down here at the bar.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, if this was the old days, by 9 o'clock, someone would be behind the bar pouring free drinks.
Oh yeah.
Security would be dragging them out.
Well, I think like JF was kind of that era, and he's probably going the hardest down there. He's probably down there right now taking fireball shots.
There's a good chance he's not wreaking havoc anymore.
No. He's got 2 daughters. Like he can't.
Yeah, like ripping his shirt off.
He probably still would.
He might,
but he'll do it like a bit more. Like he probably might not get thrown out of there pouring drinks down other people's throats. You know
probably
what I mean?
not.
I'm sure he's done that in previous years, but
maybe
he's got to set a bit of an example.
Of course, he's got his kids here, and they're ripping now.
Dude, they're so
ripping.
Sick.
One just went to
Olympics.
The Olympics.
Yeah, Juliet, and then I don't really know them that well. I know JF better than the kids, which is kind of funny because they're probably closer age to me. But
they're pretty.
Dude, they're sick.
They're sick.
They have like good style.
And you, we haven't said it in the interview, but you qualified first for natural selection.
Yeah.
On first day.
Yeah,
it's not qualifying. You got your
made
spot.
Finals. Yeah,
you
I don't really
finals.
know because it doesn't really matter too with the qualifying anyway. Because I don't really know how they decide the head-to-head shit. I think it used to be like lowest score to highest score. I wonder if they still do that. It might be that.
People used to get to pick.
True, eh? Like they would vote on it.
I don't remember.
I wonder how it worked.
No, they drew names. They drew numbers. Because remember one year Rasman was like, I'm going to go against Travis. Like, let's just make it happen.
Yeah, true.
I'm taking
I do remember that. Yeah.
I'm going to go
I wonder.
100%.
But yeah, for us, I think they were just kind of like either randomly selected or it honestly might have been a high to low score. I don't really know, though.
They might have selected you guys for, like, excitement level, too, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Did you see the Turtle Box edit of the music thing yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, you'll see it when it happens. It's so funny.
Yeah?
It's really
true,
good.
Eh?
It's really good.
Sick.
The production value on everything NST is, like, next level.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
For sure. Dude, like, I've been getting Turtle Boxes at the Yin Yang. Like, it's insane. I got so many Turtle Box speakers now.
Really?
It's fucking dope. I mean, they hooked it up, too. Shout out Turtle Box. They, like, I was kind of, like, told I would get one of those big boombox kind of ones.
Sure.
Last year when I was here.
Yeah.
And then I never got it because they were giving them to, they had a couple to give away, but they were giving them more to the athletes that were traveling far.
Okay.
Because they could ship them easier to like somewhere close.
Yeah.
And I was waiting, dude. I messaged him I just like love having a good speaker, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
So I was like waiting for it. Around like do whitewater rafting trips all summer and shit, and it's
dope.
Like the best to have a good speaker.
Oh yeah, dope.
So they finally sent a couple over after I bugged them a couple more times. Like I think BMO got on their team. They posted BMO on the team, and I was like, still waiting for mine from Natty Select, and they fucking tapped in and sent me a couple, and then instantly after I go on bomb hole, get another freshie, and then come here, get another. I'm like, boom, set.
Now you're set for life.
I got like surround sound speaker system in the house now. It's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Yeti reached out to me.
Sick.
And
Yeti's
were
like
like,
dope one.
We're gonna send you a couple of like sippy cups.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're called.
Right here.
They're awesome.
They're the best. Yeah.
And they're like, if there's anything else you want,
sick.
And I just went through their list, and I was that and that and that and that and that and that and that.
Like the
and
coffee
they sent
cups.
a bunch of shit.
So good.
Yeah.
I've been actually trying to hit them up. Get at me, Eddie.
Yeah.
I think I sent them like probably just some rogue message, and I was just like, I'd love to drink coffee out of your cups more often or something like that.
They've got like marketing people that they're gonna send you stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever see how much their big friggin' coolers are? They're like $7,000 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are making quality shit
for sure. They're good, man. Their shit is good.
Yeah.
It's dope because there's definitely like a market for like making good shit that like lasts.
Yeah.
And you just have to spend more on it. You know, like you can go to Walmart and buy a fucking cooler for like $80.
Yeah, it's not all chipped up. Like none of so me, my kids,
insane, dude. You could like kill
my
someone
wife
with this.
Yeah,
a weapon.
Yeah, totally. That might be the exact one that I have.
Sick.
It's the perfect amount of water too. Like you take it with you in the middle, like on your way up the mountain, you drink most of it. On the way down, you polish it off, and you're like, oh, okay. I'm glad I had water.
Where did I fucking lose one? I left a sick one somewhere. Maybe at Salt Lake. I don't know. But they make like a huge plastic one that's like even bigger. It's maybe double the size, and that's kind of my favorite because it's like these ones are super sick, but I don't use them in the backcountry much because they're so heavy. Like I'll honestly like use just regular water bottles when I go sledding because then I'll just like have a Gatorade bottle and it's like super light in my backpack. Like it's not like a heavy bottle. Man. But this is dope for like, you know, you want to throw some coffee in there or whatever. You got a big bag.
Yeah, it's really good in the car.
Yeah,
I just
for sure.
Put it in the boot box. You know, like I got like the big tote to put all my crap in.
For sure.
Put it in the back.
I got to get better at that. My truck is just like so much shit in it.
The mess, yeah. I've had
all the winter gear.
Yeah, I share it with my wife, so I don't want to have it all fucked up.
True.
And it gets stinky after a while too.
Oh,
if you leave the wrong thing in there.
If my girlfriend shared that truck, she'd probably be pissed. But thank God it's just mine.
Well, maybe you'll win a truck this and then
that would be
you'll
sick.
have a new truck.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. I mean, I heard it's the turbo again, but I would take a turbo any day too. So,
yeah.
Regardless, that's an epic prize.
Who is it? Is it Skidoo this year or is it Polaris?
Yeah, still Skidoo,
man.
Yeah, which is what I have. I don't know. I don't really like trip too much. Like I feel like so many people choose sides. Polaris do seem a little better for like I think Skidoo's the rig because it's better to like double. Like it isn't as like agile and playful as the Polaris apparently. So like supposedly it's better to double. I don't really know why people with like Sea to Sky is like it's like a cult.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
Doesn't it
weird.
seem like it's like almost like you're going against the grain if you get anything other than like
the Ski-Doo is like
that's the number one.
It's the brand. Like I mean, I do have some homies that go Polaris, and they do get a lot of shit for sure.
They get shit for it
for sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like
and they've got a better machine possibly.
Yeah, like you never know. Like my buddy bought it because it was cheaper. Like the Polaris was like probably like $5 or $6 grand cheaper, brand new, which is like a decent amount of money.
That's a good amount of money.
And they had, I think for a couple of years, Ski-Doo only had, it's more now, but they had 2-year warranties that they were selling, and the Polaris came with 4. So it was like you literally save $6 grand, and then you save probably about like $4 grand of extra warranty.
Right.
Or not insurance, sorry, the warranty. So Polaris came with an extra year warranty.
Yeah.
Than the Ski-Doo did. And I was like, it's kind of a no-brainer to just buy that, like, especially if you don't care. But it is funny because once you get used to one, you're kind of like, fucked. Like, you just...
Right. And also you don't want your friends to make fun of you, which is, it's that I feel like it's more that than anything else up there.
For sure. Like, I'm sure if I bought a Polaris next year, I don't really give a shit. Like, I don't think I would give anyone shit for having a Polaris as long as it doesn't blow up. Then I would probably talk shit.
Right.
But... I think if I showed up on a Polaris like tomorrow sledding, people would be like, "What the fuck?" Like I'm sure I'd get some heat.
That's awesome.
It's so weird.
It's amazing.
But I got homies that like Logan Peyote. Shout out him. He's at Weapon of a skier and he rides Polaris. He's like an insane sledder. Like he'll like go like 80 feet off a road gap. Like
damn.
Like it's not like like if you're skiing and doubling, I'm sure any machine works. Like back in the day they were running like 05, 143 fucking little paddles.
Totally.
Like those things are insane.
Totally.
And they were getting shit done.
Yeah, I've tripled. I didn't know how bad it was for the sled. It fucked it up probably, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, triple?
Yeah.
I do that like every day.
You triple every day?
Yeah, for sure. I have like a brand new sled, so I'm just like, this thing can go anywhere.
It can go anywhere.
And like, I'm like pretty light. It gets a little much. Like, I don't think I'd triple with like, I got a couple big dog sled homies that, like maybe like the one homie we always say is like he's like quarter ton of fun. Like probably like 250 or something on like a heavy day. He's getting a little skinnier, like losing weight. Yeah. Shout out Durs. But he's I got some big friends. I don't think I'd triple with those guys. But if we got a couple small boys, like we'll fucking triple up there, no problem.
Unfucking believable. Yeah, some people hate doubling even. I'm like, I love doubling.
Yeah, you
there's
just gotta
something
do
to
it.
It's just like
Gotta do it.
It's like I feel like I'm always backwards too. Like so, if I'm riding brake or bitch or whatever, you never touch the brake. You just hang on, let the guy do what he's doing.
Yeah, and you just kind of like chill.
And if you kind of get in a flow with how they're driving,
for sure.
And
it's funny how different it can be. Like even just like sledding with random homies.
Oh
on the
my
yearly.
god!
Like me and Jack Dukes, like we sled quite a bit together, so we kind of like feel like we have a pretty good
know each other.
Kind of like going when we're doubling, we just like can get some shit done, and we kind of stick to each other. But even my buddy Durs, like I doubled with him a shitload for the last like 3 years, like filming like I don't know if you see, I made like Stay High 1 and 2, and he basically filmed the whole thing on his iPhone.
Sick.
But he's like, like 240, big dude, and we can double great. And I'm like like 140, 150, so I'm like way lighter, but somehow it just like
you just know how to
just
do it.
Click with people.
You click. That's the thing.
For sure.
Yeah,
it's like the same with anything, I guess.
It is.
Keep doing it, and it'll get easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I should have kept my sled. I know I should have.
Yeah, you don't have one anymore.
No.
Fair enough.
They're pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And once I lost my parking spot for it, I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah. I got dudes that like moved from my one buddy Mookie moved from Pemby to Vancouver, and he's straight up just been driving around with his sled in his truck for like, he's probably gone like 2 or 3 times the whole winter, but he like drives his truck to work every day in Vancouver.
With his sled in it.
And just parks it overnight every day. Can't put it anywhere. Like, fuck, that must be a nightmare.
Yeah, you see it in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Man, do you see a lot of sleds up here.
Yeah, Revy is stacked with sleds.
Stacked.
It's
good
crazy.
zone, dude.
There's 6 sledding.
Yeah, Hannah Beeman said she went sledding today.
Yeah.
I wonder who she would have gone out with.
I think she went to Sail. I have some homies that were sledding today as well.
Oh, cool.
Like Sven Berggren was out there with.
Yeah.
I think Johan was chilling today, but they've been sledding out there a bunch. It's sick here, man. There's some wild terrain. Like it's like especially could be pretty good right now for like pillows. I think Revy's kind of like famous for pillows. They do have like some alpine-y shit, but every time I'm here, we're just like in the woods jumping
looking
off
for pillows.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in resort, there's pillows.
Yeah.
Like sick pillows.
Yeah, it's crazy terrain, eh? It's like kind of like micro, spiny, like steep, and then sometimes you just get these like insanely stacked pillows. Like out in Rogers Pass, man, like I haven't even seen anything like it. Like it's like literally like the slope. There's nothing that's like ground. Like it's just like boop 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 like, and you're just bouncing. Like it's like, how is this even geologically a thing? Like,
yeah, what makes crazy. Pillows in the first place?
Yeah, that's what most people are saying about the. Something? Yeah, like the rock slide and whist. Everyone's like, oh, new pillow zone next year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
For sure.
It's got to stabilize.
Yeah.
The thing about rocks when it rock slides is that all the rocks are super sharp.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like
yeah,
touch them
it's
with
like
your hand
freshly,
and you get cut.
So you need it to be deep, but it kind of stacks up on peak out there. So I wouldn't be. And
yeah.
dude, it's Whistler. Like people are gonna be tomahawking through that thing as soon as there's like this much snow.
Isn't that gnarly?
It's gonna get crazy.
It's unreal. People hike all the way up, and
it is kind of exciting to see because like even some of the cool hits in Whistler over the years, like same with like backcountry stuff, like they're almost like with the recession of snow and with the growth of trees, like things like grow and like snow out. Like there's like hits that old like I'm trying to think of one specifically that would be like considered that. I mean, form is kind of like, oh, it might always be there. Maybe like in 100 years it won't be hittable, but there is like some features nowadays that like they don't get stacked up the same or like literally like landings like deep in Singing's Pass, like shit that like Sheen and those dudes were hitting back in the day. Like it's like there's like 10-foot trees where they were riding.
Totally.
It's like pretty crazy.
It only takes, in 20 years, you're going to get 20-foot trees.
Yeah, some vegetation, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll be cool to see, like, just with that in that zone in Whistler, it'll be cool to see, like, kind of like a new little section, I guess, if they... We'll see what happens. Who knows? Hopefully they fucking open it at some point.
Always thinking of the positive. That's great.
Yeah.
Rock slide.
Yeah, new pillow line.
New pillow line.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I wonder. Someone said that Peak Chair was open today. Someone said that in the line when we were waiting.
No way.
And people were like, no way.
Huh.
But then as soon as I came down, it was like, no, there's a crazy rock slide.
Yeah.
It's not open.
For what I know, it's closed.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if, like,
closed.
There's probably, like, 200 people posting Peak Chair clips the day after or whatever, you know? Like,
sure.
So you could probably see, like, a story and be like, oh, it's still open.
Oh, right. That's
but
true.
I'm pretty sure it's shut. And I actually, for what I've heard, it's shut for the year.
Yeah, of course.
At least, right? Like, because they're trying to, like,
fucking
get a
rock slide. Of
get
course.
a survey in there, like a surveyor, and like.
How dangerous is it right now? They don't know. They
Yeah.
got to get someone in there.
Oh,
to
if that was
figure
to
it out.
happen, like dude, it could have been catastrophic. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're definitely lucky in that sense that no one was in it. That they've announced. Like, who fucking knows? I honestly like the biggest that like backpack explosion method is probably like the closest I can think to of like a logical explanation for how that happened. It's like patrol just like dropped the backpack in the wrong spot and
too many bombs in it.
Exploded the ridge. Yeah, like I don't
Man, when they were bombing here today, I turned my back, and then boom, it was like.
Yeah, they get gnarly, eh?
It was because you're just overlooking the ridge.
For sure.
And
sometimes you're in the backcountry in Whistler, and you can like it like feels like they're gonna set bombs, like it's gonna like trigger shit where you are.
Yeah, they had a line.
Yeah.
And it was like they did whatever that is, concussion impact.
Okay.
Like they blew it up in the air.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it caused like avalanches down like this big part of the face. I was like,
damn.
I've never seen a big avalanche like that in person.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the amount of force and shit.
Yeah.
Bombs are fucking gnarly. My mom used to like shoot bombs. Same with my dad, like patrol work.
Those
like
patrollers love their explosives.
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Like
That's
it's like a point of like pride.
I've thought about it for sure, being like, damn, it would be pretty sick to get an explosive ticket and be like a fucking avalanche mitigator. But it is kind of like the level's stepping up. Like I think Buff was involved with developing like it's like a weird one they use with the helicopters now. It's like some kind of like fucking sound wave or something.
And now it's drones.
Yeah, true.
Now they got drones.
Yeah. So then
he said they were testing out drones for he said they were testing out drones for LiDAR. So during the storm, they can fly these drones through the storm.
Yeah.
And watch snow accumulations in different zones in
Damn.
real time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then see when the avalanche goes off so they can predict. They can build models for like, okay, that much snow.
Yeah.
At that temperature.
Yeah.
This thing slides.
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah, that it's going to be like avalanche forecasting is going to be so tech because of
sick.
LiDAR.
Yeah, Buff's the best, man. That guy's
The
a
best.
genius.
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, man.
That is so cool. That's such a crazy concept, eh? Like, to be able to just straight up be like, this degree, this amount of snow, this amount of fucking temperature.
Yeah.
And then it's, like, guaranteed or, like, whatever, right? It's
I had the
pretty
raddest
insane.
phone call with Buff and this guy Cowboy from
Yeah.
Salt Lake City. Because neither of them claimed that they invented split boards. Neither of them.
Okay.
But their friends are like, my friend invented the
Yeah.
split board.
Yeah. Sick.
And the crazy thing about Cowboy is he's an avalanche forecaster, and he does the highways in, I think it's in Utah.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
Salt
Fair
Lake
enough.
City.
Dude, it's probably
Like
a bunch of shit.
he's the U.S. buff. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
two of them talking on the phone was
Sick.
like so rad. I
That's
was like,
dope.
yeah, dude.
A couple gurus.
Yep, and both of them going, I don't know. It could have been September when I cut the board in half. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy goes, I don't
Just
know.
too humble.
Might have been October. And they both said, like, I don't care if you think you made it
Yeah.
before me. And other people claim it on their behalf, you know?
Oh, for sure.
And there might have been split boards before they did it.
Yeah, who knows, right? Like, I
Wow.
remember seeing a video. I think it might have been like an old fucking Mueller part or something.
Mm.
Maybe not, but they're in like some foreign country and they're riding those like crazy wood plank things with like a stick in their hand. Like, those dudes have been doing it for like 1,000 years.
Those
or
guys have been
something.
doing it forever.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's probably some crazy history where some dude like stood on two pieces and.
And then pull them together.
Yeah,
Skied
yeah.
somewhere. You're probably right.
For sure.
Yeah, Jeremy Jensen making those split pow surfers.
Those things are sick.
That's as rad as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be hyped to get into some of that.
FNRad shout-outs to Brin Alexander. Thanks for taking the time to do the show, man. Shout out new listener Peter Spence in Wisconsin. Thank you for the kind message this week. It was rad to see so many people at the gathering for Jeff Keenan at Mount Seymour last weekend. Such an amazing community. Be sure to come back next week for more FNRad snowboarding presented by Flojoy Water and brought to you by FNRad Productions.